What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We about to talk about the last episode that aired, HBO Hard Knocks episode 3. I got Shaq in the building. What's good, man?
What's going on?
What's up? What's up, man? So Hard Knocks episode 3 just wrapped. We're gonna talk about that as well as a couple other sports topics. So first off, what did you think about this episode in general?
Really, man, it was a funny episode to me, man. It's like they showed everybody who they cut. I guarantee you all those players that they showed, they probably off the team by now. But
right,
you got Danucci, the guy, I don't even know his name, kept giving him so many nicknames. I call him any specials.
2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Got the 1-for-1 contact. No, you got 2 for 2. 2 feet for 2 out the door.
2 feet out the door. The most interesting thing of the episode, though, was seeing Michael Parsons and CeeDee Lamb break down, what Michael Parsons did on the play. And, the fact that he thought, rookie moment, he thought he was doing the right assignment, but he learned he was actually doing the wrong assignment. So, seeing an insight on that, that was the most interesting part of the episode to me.
Yeah, man. And that's the whole beauty of the show. It's not about actual playing football, but the ins and outs, the little minutia of it all. You know what I'm saying? And like he was trying to tell the young boy, but he like, no, I was doing this, I was doing that. Next thing you know, he in the damn tape room getting chewed out basically about, no, you messing up. This ain't college. Like you supposed to stay on this assignment. You trying to make a highlight play. You ain't trying to make it to your college newspaper. Like we need to do this. They gonna burn your ass. Like this the pros. And I think for a lot of rookies, they got that adjustment to make up. Like we saw, what's his name, the douchey, the quarterback. Hey, he was horrible because he kept trying to squeeze the ball in tight windows that maybe would have worked in college where everybody ain't that fast. But in the NFL, man, they too fast, man. Them windows you ain't gonna squeeze it in them tight windows like that. Unless you got superior arm strength, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he trying to be Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah, and that's why arm strength is valued so much in the NFL because you need it to zip that ball in. Like, you can't throw it like that, and you ain't got that superior arm strength.
Yep.
So, yeah, he was out of there with that. He threw 3 interceptions, cost the damn team the game. They would have won. He gonna get picked up by the Texans. They like, look, you did great for us. I don't know what you did for them, but you did. You threw a lot of great touchdown passes to us, and we appreciate it.
They're probably in cahoots. They're probably in cahoots with each other. Be like,
right. We know you ain't gonna make that team, but you was the MVP for our team.
Yeah,
we gonna give you a game ball. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. He got a Texans game ball. And it's got to be embarrassing when the coach in the locker room talking about we as a team got to stop with all the turnovers. Everybody know it's only one dude that had all the turnovers that cost the damn team the game. But he tried not to point you out. Everybody know it's your ass.
Yeah.
Everybody know you cost the damn team the game.
Yeah, like, it ain't college either. It's NFL. So you dealing with like grown men in that locker room. So
you're messing up people's paycheck.
Yeah, lucky for him, it was preseason, but like you said, that's still a paycheck.
Yeah, I mean, some of them people, they needed those reps so that they could get on film and get another job or get a job with the Cowboys, and your ass keep throwing the damn ball away. Now they got to get the offense off the field or the defense, whatever the case, and now, people ain't getting on tape. They ain't scoring. 2 for 2. He needed a couple plays. You know what I'm saying? Him. We got Camaro. Camaro is off the team. He's going to be driving the bus. And on that bus, that Camaro bus is going to be 2 for 2. And we're going to have the Ducci in there too. So they all going to be riding together. They going to carpool. He going to be driving an Uber. And they all going to be in the car. Uber, what they call it? Uber ride share.
Yeah.
Ride share. That's what they going to be doing. Because they damn show is out the damn team, man. Straight up.
Hey man, especially any specials, man. 2 for 2. Man. That man right there, that man can't keep a contact. This man can't.
Right.
He can't keep his stance. False start.
Like he didn't realize, like, okay, You want to stay in the game because you afraid you may get cut. But you lost a contact, and he ain't want to say he lost a contact because, like you was saying when we was watching it, he may not want to get out the game, this or that. But you about to get out the game. You ain't got a contact. We got a contact for you. Here's a contact at the unemployment office. Hit them up. Cause your ass ain't working here no more. Your ass KC and you ain't come off the field. You ain't catching passes, missing every damn thing. You can't run. And you didn't want to come out. You just made yourself look bad and you cost us the damn plays. Like, get your dumb ass out of here.
Yeah, and it was even more bad when they put Beneducci and any specials on the field together, man.
Horrible.
Oof.
Horrible. That was just a no wonder they ain't gonna win. Like they second team rotation is over.
Yes.
If Dak goes out, the Cowboys have no chance at all. No.
Yeah, that's like Beneducci, that's their actual second string quarterback.
I know. That's horrible.
So he not gonna get cut. That's actually their backup. Man, that's
sad. Especially when he can't even throw a pass against people that may not make the team.
Yeah, I think it's important to give him some first team reps so he can be with Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb so he can learn how to,
Man, that dude confidence is shot already. He done. He a basket case. Now that he looked at that episode of Hard Knocks, he probably done beat himself to death already. It's over with, man. So, yeah, he out. And you say, oh boy, dropped mad passes. Yeah, he couldn't see. He saw 3 balls coming at him at once. And then he a running back, but don't know who Eric Dickerson is. What? How stupid can you be? That's like you trying to be talking about sports, but never heard it Stephen A. Smith or something. Like, how you don't know? I mean, of course, Stephen A. Smith ain't a Hall of Famer, but like, that's your job. And you don't even know Eric Dickerson, a Hall of Famer, rushed for 2,000 yards, more yards in a single season than any player in history. He was all-time leader at one point. I think he's third right now behind Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. So, you're trying to keep a job, your ass ended up losing the job. Dumbass.
Hey, go to the unemployment office and order some new contacts, man.
For real. Like, that was crazy. And, one other thing that I did pick up on, man, Jerry Jones is a hell of a businessman, boy.
Yes, he is.
That Cowboys compound that he created.
Yeah, man. That's like that was like a college campus right there, man.
Yeah. I remember when he said he was going to build it and they were showing the blueprints and stuff. And, man, to actually see it up and running, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Special.
Yeah, man. I mean, that just go to show, man, all you need to do in life is make money however you need to make it. And then you could parlay that into everything. Like I was saying when we was watching it, he made his money in the oil business and he struck out a lot. But all you had to do was hit that right hole and the jackpot, baby, black gold, Texas tea. And when he bought the Cowboys, he paid the most money for any sports franchise in history at the time he bought it. I think it was around 100 million or so. And that was in the 90s. No sports team ever sold for that much money in the history of sports. And now the Cowboys is worth like $6 billion. It's the most valuable sports franchise in the world. I think it's even more than some soccer teams.
Dang.
Yeah, so man, he actually did a big move with doing that. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Yeah,
it's about time to start turning into some Super Bowls.
For real, it's saying he paid 150 million. So yeah, I knew it was over 100. So it's the highest price for any team at that time. It says he initially purchased the Cowboys in 1989 for 150 million, and since then it's increased 38 times over. Wow. He makes over 150 million a year. off of the Cowboys in profit. Not to mention how much is valued.
Yeah.
You know, it say he make a salary of 5.6 billion. I don't know how. What?
Yeah, that ain't.
The team is worth 4.8, so he's worth 5.6. Okay.
Okay.
So he's worth 5 because with the team he owns the stadium. He like a lot of teams don't own their own stadium. The city owns it, or the state, or they lease it, or all kind of different stuff. So he owns the stadium. He owns that compound. I mean, he owns so much, man. So they say, how did he get his money right here? Well, now it's from the Cowboys ownership, yeah. But he actually had got his start from oil. Oh, Jerry Jones' yacht, man, he was on his yacht during the draft. You saw that?
No, I didn't see it.
His yacht is worth $250 million. Just his yacht is worth $250,000. Yeah. So yeah, that right there, that's right there is something. So yeah, the most valuable franchise in the world, the Cowboys. Yep, in the world. There's no sporting team worth more money than the Cowboys. None in the whole world. 5.7 billion. The Yankees is second with 5.2, and the Knicks. But see, New York, by being the most populous city in the America, and then being in America, that kind of makes sense for the Yankees and the Knicks. But then Dallas Cowboys, he made them into America's team, marketed it and everything. And so Jerry Jones, man, he really did some big stuff with what he did, making the Cowboys worth more than any sport. And plus, they ain't won since the 90s. Whereas, well, the Knicks ain't won since before I was born. So and that's another thing. But yeah, man, Jerry Jones, man, a hell of a businessman, boy, a hell of a businessman. So what you think about the Cowboys, and you think they're gonna be ready since Dak Prescott ain't gonna play any preseason games?
Yeah, I think they'll be ready now. I think it's questionable when they said Dak, they leaving Dak out, not because of because they're scared, but because just like or precaution, just because they don't want to play him. And I think that's questionable because I think it's a little, I think they're a little scared to get him out there, but who knows? I think he definitely working in practice, so he's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that you got to be careful, but at the same time, rust is a real thing, and so he might not be ready to his true potential till maybe week 3, or week 4, game 3 or 4.
Yeah,
if he's able to not get injured, so we'll see how it go.
I think they can manage him though, also because you got Zeke, you got CD, you got Amari Cooper, so he got people around him that's going to take the pressure off him. So that's a plus too.
Right. You say Jerry Jones is a good businessman. I wish the McCaskies thought like Jones. Imagine if the Bears had a stadium like AT&T. Man, you ain't lying. See, the Bears are cheap historically. And a lot of people don't know this because Michael Jordan and the Bulls and stuff, but Chicago is a Bears town. Even through the Jordan years, all that, man, if the Bears would have been winning it at the same time the Bulls was, the city would have loved the Bears. Love the Bears. Like Chicago is a Bears town, man, still. And Soldier Field, where the Bears play, is owned by the city of Chicago Park Districts. And the Bears threatening to leave and have a stadium outside of Chicago made the city of Chicago update and renovate the Bears Stadium with that like alien spaceship landing type shit inside of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they're leasing it. They don't own that stadium.
Dang.
So, you know, the Bears don't even own their own stadium. You would think they would. They don't. They pay to lease it. And in a way, it's smart to lease stuff because you don't have to deal with a lot of the maintenance. You just paying the fee, this, that, and the other, but you don't own it. So it doesn't increase your franchise value. You don't get to rent it out for stuff. Like they were saying, Jerry Jones got the high school teams playing there. They got a shopping, they got all this stuff. The Bears can't do nothing like that.
Yeah, I knew he got the high school teams playing. Like every state championship in the state of Texas is played on that field.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. What up, Keith? You like that one? Hey, he about to contact the unemployment office, boy. You ain't lied. Straight up. 2 for 2, man. He need the contacts. He should have put on them rec specs. Being able to see, especially in football, really in all sports, that you can't play no damn sports without being able to see.
Yeah, he should have known he wasn't gonna make that team.
For real, how you go catch a ball or run away from somebody or not get your head knocked off?
Yeah, it is manageable though, but not. I don't think for a skill position. I know Jameis Winston. I don't know if he does it still, but I know he did wear contacts when he was at Florida State. He wore contacts.
Quarterbacks don't get hit as much as a running back, though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why I say I don't think it worked for skill positions because you get hit, you hit to the ground. You go to the ground more.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Man, I'm looking half at this little real sports thing about the car collector. This dude, man, these people got some stuff, man. So another thing, let me go on and play a video for you right quick, Keith, and we'll talk about cards for a second. Then we also got a couple other topics. We're going to talk about basketball, and then I'm going to give the link if some more people want to join. I sent the link in Discord to some of my other people. I guess y'all didn't feel like talking tonight. It's all good. Shaq, I guess the only one got the message. So don't y'all think I only sent it to Shaq. Y'all got to check y'all messages, y'all inbox. But let me play this video for Shaq right quick.
एक ही बार बोलता हूँ या स्काईबेस
Shout out to Alacorn. I got la guela de Alacorn playing Mexican football. Alacorn. I gotta tell you, you're gonna play it. You can't kick it the ball. Don't kick this ball. This football, don't kick it. Okay? You got to block it. You got Alacorn. You block it. Save Alacorn for later. That's out to my Nacho Libre. Send me a little piece of that corn. Send a piece of that corn for later. Hey, and then hey, Charles Barkley. Hey, let me tell you something, Bob. Hey, say, look, LeBron ain't playing basketball. LeBron playing ball. He stack a team. I say, hey, look, I can get a championship. Hey, Micah, John. Hey, Micah, let's play some ball. I'm gonna be like you. I rebound. I play in my prime. I get the championship. I play for Alabama, Auburn. I can play. I still got a little game, Micah. Let's play. I can play your defense. I can rebound. They call me Rob Miles rebound. That way, when I talk on the TV, Shaq, the real Shaq, he always said, "Hey, Chuck, yeah, championship, Chuck. You ain't ready, Chuck. You ain't ready for this championship life, Chuck. What you trying to do, Chuck?" I say, "Hey, look here, big fella. Hey, big fella, let me tell you, son. I ain't playing with a Kobe Bryant. You playing with Kobe Bryant. You playing with a D-Wade. I ain't had none of that. I was the man when I played basketball."
Well, you got a point, though.
That is true. Barkley was always the best player on his team when he played. Shaq was too, but his second banana was really good. Well, D-Wade was better than Shaq when he was in Miami, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq was still good, but D-Wade was the man then. But in LA, Shaq was still the man, but Kobe was like a 1B. Shaq was 1A, Kobe was like a 1B. It was like one year Shaq averaged 29 and Kobe averaged like 27. So Barkley never had nobody. I don't think Barkley ever even played with another 20-point per game player in his prime.
That says a lot, man.
That does say a lot. The only time he had a great team, but they were all old, was in Houston. And it was Olajuwon, Barkley, Drexler, and Pippen. Now, if that would have came together 5 years sooner, that could have been the greatest team ever assembled, to be honest. Olajuwon, Barkley, Drexler, and Scotty?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Squad.
That's a suicide squad right there. Nobody would have beat that straight up. So, you know, they was all old, like 33, 34, 36. Barkley only played like 2 years that year with Houston, and that was the end of his career. He blew out his Achilles. Now, he still was a legendary player, grabbing like 12, 13 rebounds and like 15 points. But that was nothing compared to who he was in his prime as an MVP candidate. So, you know.
Hey, man, who you think is better, Barkley or Draymond?
That ain't no question. Barkley.
That's always been the comparison, though, like Barkley and Draymond. You know, that's why every time they talk to Draymond, that's what it's about. I think that's how all that stuff started. When
the only comparison I would give Draymond to Barkley is they are both small, big men. Because Barkley wasn't but 6'6" playing power forward, and that was in the day of 6'9", 6'10" power forwards, and they were big and physical. So to be 6'6", some people even had Barkley at 6'4", playing power forward, but Barkley was a powerhouse muscle in the paint. Draymond has nothing on Barkley at all. He's not a better rebounder. He's not a better defender. He's not a better scorer. He might not even be a better shooter than Barkley, and Barkley wasn't that big of a shooter, but when he was with Phoenix, Barkley learned how to shoot the three. So Barkley is a Hall of Famer. Draymond Green, not a Hall of Famer. I think Draymond Green will only get, let me just say this, this is the difference between a real Hall of Famer and a Hall of Famer-ish player. A real Hall of Famer is a first ballot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't even have to think about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Know what I mean? Draymond Green, because he was part of Hall of Fame teams, he won with the Warriors, he'll make it on like a third ballot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this dude was a 7 or 8 point player, 7 or 8 point rebounder. You know what I'm saying? 7 assists. Like, he was a good player.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good players. Joakim Noah was a good player.
Yeah. How many I think Draymond got a couple of defensive player of the years though.
He do, because he has played above his potential, being an undersized, damn near center.
Yeah.
But would he have been a Hall of Famer if he was on his own team without the Warriors?
Yeah, that's the question.
See, the Warriors team is a unique thing because their combination of talents elevated all of their game. You know what I mean? Steph Curry became even better because he didn't have to worry about passing as much. You know what I mean? Klay Thompson became even better because Steph Curry on the team, so he can't get double teamed. You know what I mean? And Draymond Green became even better because you can't come and do nothing to him because you got Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, which are two of the greatest shooters that ever lived. Not just like in this era, like they, you know, you can shoot. Yeah. They're two of the greatest shooters that ever lived in the history of life and shit. So, like, you know what I mean? So then if you're a big man and you at the top and all you got to do is pass it to one of them, the chances of them knocking it down is 40, 50%. They're going to knock down half of what you throw to them. So now you averaging 7 assists. Let him play with, you know, Russell Westbrook. You He ain't about to do that. And Key, this is the thing that's unique about the NBA versus the NFL is the NBA is called the Basketball Hall of Fame, whereas NFL is called Pro Football Hall of Fame. So the NFL only puts people in the Hall of Fame for their pro career, period. Whereas it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. So you can be a Hall of Famer for college, international, or NBA, or all three. So Joakim Noah may still be a Hall of Famer because he did win back-to-back championships in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a good player in the NBA. But he could make it to the Hall of Fame for doing that just in college, which it probably will never happen again because nobody stays, especially after a lot of people don't know Joakim could have been the #1 overall draft pick after they won that first championship, but he decided to come back. And when he came back, he was like the 8th or 11th pick, which I got Noah's rookie card up in here too. Man, Noah, I love Noah's heart, man. He was perfect for Chicago. That hard-working hustle mentality, that's how we played in Chicago. And so I hate that Noah became injured. That's really sad because he could be playing right now.
Yeah, I think they keep giving him chances, man. But yeah,
his knees are shot.
Yeah,
his knees are shot. Tom Thibodeau is known for running his players in the ground. He's a great defensive coach, though. He's a great defensive coach.
Who did Tom coach this year? The Knicks brought him back to the playoffs,
and he made him to the playoffs too.
Yeah, turned Julius Randle into an all-star.
Yeah, and you know what? Julius Randle was dope in Kentucky, though.
Yeah, he was. He was. I watched him in
And
Kentucky.
he only got a left, but still, a left is hard to defend because they move backwards. So most players are used to playing against right-handed players. So when you go up against a left-handed player like a Zach Randolph, even, you know what I mean? They may not be the star of the league, but it's hard to play and stop them either. They're going to be effective. And the Lakers, when they got rid of him, basically for nothing, I said that's a bad move. That was the biggest bad move because they needed a big man still. And I think they brought in Brook Lopez or something, which, I mean, Brook is okay. Damn, lights got cut off. But but Brook Lopez is cool and all, but he ain't got the potential. His day was already gone. You know, his day was when he was with the Nets, you know, and so, you know, it wasn't the same. But, man, they let Julius Randle go for really next to nothing, and they could have kept him, and shit. Now we see what he's doing. I mean, he averaged 20 points a game with the Pelicans, I think.
Oh, Julius?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's last year with the Pelicans. I'm trying to pull up this what you call it. Send me the list again on Discord. For some reason, I'm not able to pull it up on Discord. So what I'm talking about, me and Shaq was talking on Discord. And if y'all ain't a member of the community, the members channel, and you missing out. Because we got a lot of fire discussions going on Discord from music, news, conspiracy, all kind of stuff is going on, man. We got a lot of good stuff going on. And I ain't talking about just me and Shaq, just the whole community.
Yep.
But yeah, it's really dope. And I'm happy. And you know, and then people still get to do live chats and stuff, you know, that's not public. You know, so, you know, you never know what you may enjoy doing and talking and stuff. And it ain't necessarily got to be, you know, with me all the time. So, you know, it's a real good community and everything. So, you know, I'm real happy that everybody is, you know, working out and everybody having a good time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Key is right. Thibs is a good coach, but he does not believe in rookies.
Yeah,
bad coach for developing young talent, and some
Tiz
say
is one of those
ran Rose into the ground too.
Yeah, Tibbs is one of those that, man, if you're not playing well, he's gonna take you out. You know, there's no learning curve a lot with him.
Right. Yeah. Right. And it's hard to develop. Like what's with RJ Barrett? Is he gonna really develop right under Tibbs?
I don't know. I think RJ Barrett, what else can he give you? I think that's the question. Can he actually get to that all-star level? Because they need another all-star around Julius Randle.
They do, and it's made for him though, because him and Randall can play perfectly together because he played with Zion at Duke, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they both was balling, you know, for a time being. So he can make that leap and play with a big man like that. I mean, Zion is probably a closer comparison to Barkley than Draymond Green. A short, bulky power dude, you know what I mean? Muscle you, can rebound, can score in the paint. You know what I mean? That would probably be a perfect comparison to Barkley in today's game than Draymond. You know, neither one are big shooters. I would say that. We got Detroit in the house. And before we get to you, Detroit, yeah, Gina, for those who don't know, it is a little tab for the ladies to talk and have their little conversations without, you know, everybody being the ladies' information. So, you know, I'm glad y'all have y'all little fun and do what y'all do. So definitely got a little something for everybody.
Yeah, it's a W, man. If you're not joining, man, you missing out.
Definitely.
Man, Barkley was a beast.
Yes.
Ooh, that boy was
Barkley
a beast,
was a
man.
beast. What do you think
point,
about Barkley and
Zion
Zion comparison versus Barkley and Draymond?
Oh man, Zion, he super more athletic. He don't have a left hand. He don't have a dribble right now. That's what's holding him back. So that's a good comparison though. But people forget Barkley
used to
can
take
dribble
off
too.
in Philly though.
Yeah, he did.
You remember Lakers versus Celtics on Sega?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember Barkley used to take off from the free throw line with the two hands. Yeah, I actually got the upper deck card with Barkley doing that, and Jordan right behind him trying to block it. I got the card with Barkley going to the rim. It's a behind the glass picture.
Man, that sucks that Barkley never got that ring though, because if he would have got that ring, he would be considered probably top 3 power forward of all time, man.
That's true.
I don't even know what position he played, but they said power
forward. He played power forward. He played power. Okay. He was not fast enough to play small forward. You see power forward every year. They got him 1 year as small for 3 years as small forward out of a 16-year career.
Hey, man, I don't think, you know, to your point, Detroit, I don't think we can see that's when you value rings too much, because if you're a great player, you're a great player.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, and rings is out of your control, because until now, LeBron, basically, players didn't decide who they played with, really.
Yeah.
And what the front office did, they didn't use their leverage. LeBron kind of changed the game with using that leverage and that 1-2 year deals, because he makes so much money. He started betting on himself more, which then kind of inspired other great players to do it. And now they determine who they play with. Whereas back in Barkley day, he didn't tell Philly who to play with, or even Phoenix.
Yeah, I think LeBron, he structures his contract so every time his contract is up, I think there's a new luxury tax.
Well, yeah, not only that, but then also, you know, that he could leave in 2 years. So the team has to stay working.
Yeah.
They can't sign up for 5 or 6, 7 years and then do nothing for 3 or 4 years, then try to finally get him some help the last 2 years. No, they got to always continue updating his rosters and keeping people coming every year, because he can opt out in a year.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so he holds them to the fire, basically, because they don't have a choice, which is very genius.
And he always seems to leave a team right before they get back.
He signed I think a 3-year extension with the Lakers last year.
Yeah.
So he gonna retire.
1-year opt out, but he old now too, so he don't give a shit. Plus, he want to play with his son, so he did that to tie into when his son is eligible for the NBA. So wherever team his son get drafted to, LeBron gonna sign with them for the minimum.
And I think the Lakers gonna be the team that's gonna do it.
I don't know.
No,
That's
I don't
hard
see
to
his, I
do.
don't see his son being the first round. As of right now, his son is not a first round draft pick. I'm not
Being
first round, but
being
like
LeBron James'
actually
son, it
is.
don't matter how good or how bad he is. He's #1 pick.
Well,
Or
what will
no, he's
help
not
his
the #1
draft
pick.
status is that LeBron James going to come and sign with you.
Yeah.
So if you have a choice, even if LeBron is damn near 40, he got a skill set that really ages gracefully because he could become a passer. He could be in the paint as a big man. And if you know that you could draft LeBron James, let's say 5th overall, or he really should be drafted 10th or 15th. But you know, if you draft him 5th, then LeBron Sr. coming, would you do it? He coming for minimal money.
For ticket sales, yeah.
And I mean, he gonna be a great coach in the locker room as well as help mentor young LeBron to possibly be a better player.
I don't see, like, me personally, I saw LeBron's son play. He just don't look like he like a second round draft pick, man. Right now, it could change, but he just don't look like no lottery pick, man. I'm sorry,
Right.
I'm not hating on him. He's a kid, so he got
Right.
time to grow and polish his game. But as of right now, he's not gonna be no top 15 pick. He probably be a second
Let me
round
look at
pick.
the high
He
school.
gonna commit to Duke. He get to work with Mike Krzyzewski. Well, Mike Krzyzewski has to retire, so he's not the
Yeah,
Duke
he
coach.
said he's
Yeah.
gonna retire. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But LeBron James' son, the last I heard, is a top 5 high school player in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't follow college or high school in no sport. You need to be like about to go pro for me to start to pay attention. So it ain't just football, Shaq. I don't give a damn about no amateurs. But if you about to be somebody, that's when I'll start noticing. So I'm trying to find. I know when you look at certain players, it shows their high school, status. I'm seeing it. Let me go to a modern player, and then we can look that way.
Jay, only reason I know because I like watching AAU basketball games, even going to a couple or whatever. I know for a fact this kid here, he's the #1 player in the country. I forgot his name. Like, he's the #1 country here, but he was committed to Michigan State, but he decommitted. They played his AAU team played LeBron's
I know you're talking
team.
about. I know you're talking
Yeah,
about. Oh, you
and
talking about Amani Bates or something like that?
Imani Bates, yeah. And Imani Bates AU team, they spanked him, and Bronny didn't do that. He didn't do that good, dog.
How tall is Bronny?
About
6'2".
Yeah, he's
see
about
here,
6'1".
right here. So see right here, recruiting rank. Zion Williamson was the 4th best high school player in the nation. Now we all know in 1 year
I think
he
he
was
was
the #1 draft pick, so a lot can change. Now let me go into 18. Okay, so when he was there, RJ Barrett was #1. That was a hell of a recruiting class for Duke to get the #1 and #4
and
high
they had
school
Cam
players
Reddish.
in the nation. And
Cam
Cam
Reddish.
Damn. They had 3 of the top 4 players in the nation. And look at Nasir Little. He ain't really nothing in the NBA. And he was 3rd in the nation. He was rated higher than Zion.
I don't know why Nasir Little didn't stay. I didn't think he was good enough to come out to the draft, but some players do that. I thought he should have stayed at UNC.
Nasir Little. He said, who? That's my point. Like, dude, you was rated higher than Zion. You was rated Bobo ain't doing nothing in the NBA either. He was 7 foot in 8th grade. Yeah. That's Manute Bowles' son. So let me see. So that's 2019. Let's see 2019.
I think that's LaMelo Ball.
Okay. James Wiseman was #1. Cole Anthony, Greg Anthony's son, #3. Isaiah Stewart. He went 16th in the NBA. He went from the 2nd best player in high school to 16th pick in the NBA.
No, okay.
Let's see.
LaMelo Ball must be 2020, yeah.
Well, yeah, because he went to overseas though too, but that don't have nothing to do with high school though. He went there. Did he drop out of high school to go there?
He graduated from high school. Then he went to this school in Ohio. into Ohio or whatever like that, and it's like a prep school and played there.
Okay, this right here is 2020. So Cade Cunningham was #1 high school player in 2020. Jalen Green was 2. They went 1 and 2 in the draft this year too.
I mean,
Evan
Cade
Mobley.
Cunningham, man. That man, I watched him at Oklahoma State. That man's a baller, man. He gonna be good.
Okay. Zaire Williams, did he come out this year or no?
Zaire Williams.
He ended up going to Stanford.
Nah,
Yeah, he did.
No. He
ended up
ended up
10th pick. Damn, this dude, BJ Boston, was the 4th best high school player in the nation, and he ended up being the 2nd round, 51st pick. He almost didn't get drafted.
Yeah, he one of those players just like Nasir Little that I think should have stayed at Kentucky.
Yeah,
man.
and he went to Kentucky. Wow. This dude, #8 in the nation, Terrence Clark, and didn't get drafted. He went to Kentucky. Maybe he's still at Kentucky.
Hold on. I think that's the player that ended up dying.
Oh yeah, he died.
That's the end of player that died in that.
Yeah, he died.
And they held his jersey up.
Yeah.
What happened to him in the car?
He got in a car accident.
Yeah,
car accident, killed and injured.
I ain't gonna cat with you, man. It was unfortunate, but like if you saw that video, it's no reason you should be going that fast. But
he was speeding or something.
Yeah, he ran a red light, just shot right through it.
What kind of car was he in?
He was in some type of SUV.
Damn.
He hit a pole, hit a light pole.
He was going too fast, man.
Yeah, way too fast.
Damn, and they was in. I think they was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, he was in LA. Yep.
Damn, that's sad, man.
Yeah,
especially
it is.
So young.
That reminds me a lot of.
Gonna be a draft pick though.
Yeah, that reminds me a lot of Rasul Butler. Died the same way.
Yeah, in California too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey man, you might want to ride an Uber.
For real. So they don't have 2021, or it's not loading up.
Oh, that's this year.
There you go.
Nah, this is still 2020 right here. I just went back. Just say 2020. Let me see.
That's ESPN.
No, I go to Basketball Reference. Let me see.
Okay.
RSCI.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a guy to watch out for. Another Auburn guy named Sharif Cooper. Man,
2021 final. Let's see. Okay, so here's the rankings for people. Chet Holmgren, Jaden Hardy, Jabari Smith. What is this?
Oh, Jabari Smith. That's an Auburn guy. He committed to Auburn. He's gonna be great.
Yeah, he did commit to Auburn. Look at your ass, home team, home favorite.
Hey man, hey, got the sweater on, man.
I know that's right. So they got him. Jabari Smith is probably the 4th best player in the nation in high school. I don't know what this is.
And we also got a 5-star transfer to go with him in the front court. His name Walker Kessler. That's gonna be the best front court in college basketball this year.
Yeah, Jabari Smith, 6'9".
Yeah.
This dude, Chet Holmgren, is 7 foot. Damn, he going to Gonzaga. I don't know about Gonzaga. They put out pros, but they don't be stars.
Yeah, that's what Jalen Suggs.
But he nice though. He a one and done. That dude right there one and done.
Hey, Gonzaga, Mark Few, that's the coach down there. Man, they had an undefeated squad going into the national championship game, but Baylor beat them. But they had like undefeated. Like they would have only. I think they would have been only the 4th team in college basketball ever. And you play like 32 games a season, and then you got to win. You got to win another 7 or 8 to get to the national championship. So they would have went like 39-0 or something like that.
Yeah. What was the name of the guy you just said? Buzz LeBron James' son, Bronny.
What's his name? I forgot his name. Bates. Monty. Yeah.
I'm looking for LeBron James' son and Bates to see where they are on here.
Oh, they not on 2021 class. That's gonna be later on. They like class.
But Bates is on 20. Bates is on 21 though.
That's Benny Bates.
He's on 21. I'm looking at
They did.
Yeah, because he is small forward. He like 6'8", like 185.
Hey, did you see that? Did y'all see that buzzer beater?
They just don't have it on here, or maybe this ain't updated right or something. Let's see, summer. No, I didn't see what happened with the buzzer beater. They got Patrick Baldwin over home.
Jalen Suggs, the guy who got drafted to the
Orlando.
to the Magic, he dropped he hit the buzzer beater from half
Oh
court
yeah, I
in the
did
final
see that.
Off the glass too.
off the glass. Yeah.
Hey, I think he's going to be an excellent scorer. Like, for example, here's the comparison. So, like, how Carmelo was a better scorer than LeBron his first few years in the NBA, so to speak. LeBron averaged more a couple years, like 27, before Melo averaged 27, but Melo can shoot better. You know what I mean? Better free throw shooter, better scorer in the paint. He just was a better scorer. But Denver always had better teams than Cleveland during them years, so he didn't need to score as much.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas LeBron is a better overall player than Melo was, pass, rebound, do all of that stuff. So maybe that may be what happened with Cade versus Jalen Green. Cade may be a better overall player, passer, and all of that, but Jalen Green is going to be an unbelievable scorer.
Yes, he is. I didn't see a lot of summer league, but I'm gonna go back and watch some highlights. They said everybody's putting up, man.
You think he's gonna be a better player than Cade?
Some people think he's better than him, to be honest with you.
Maybe right now, but he may be already at his peak of his powers.
Yeah.
Like his ceiling is probably closer to his ceiling. You know what I mean? Like he may, of course, average more points and get stronger, but his game is probably closer to being set versus, what Cade can probably become a better shooter and do all that stuff. So I don't know.
I think he already a better shooter than him now. I think he's a better passer and he can play better defense. He just got to get stronger. So I ain't trying to be funny, but I think he is the better player. I just think, right now, Green is everybody like his scoring, but that's not gonna always win games.
That's true. That's like Kevin Durant as a superior scorer, but LeBron wins more than him. But then again, LeBron stack his teams and stuff, so that ain't a fair comparison to that.
Yeah.
But the thing about KD though, like KD's a freak of nature. So we ain't gonna never see another one of those that could do what he could do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't speak too soon now.
If Giannis learns to shoot like KD, he could be a better KD, but he's already been in the league like 8 years.
Yeah,
so.
see, KD, he was a scorer coming out of Texas.
Right.
And he just improved over time.
Right.
So
he got stronger. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember this, but KD couldn't even bench press 200 pounds. Yeah. He couldn't do it but one time, or like he could only do it 3 times or some shit. Everybody laughed at his ass. Everybody was like, man, he ain't got no strength.
It's not going to be another Kevin Durant Shaq, man. It's just too much. Like you can get somebody skinny at 6'8".
I understand what you're saying, Detroit, but like we living in a different time where everybody want to be a scorer. So who knows? Like like we're seeing some of the best shooters ever in the basketball game is coming in this generation now.
But what I mean by Kevin Durant, like he's 7 foot.
Yeah.
Like he too skilled. Like he can dribble. His mid range, he can shoot the 3. He can do more. Nobody's gonna be doing that at 7 foot. We're not seeing that no more. I don't care what tall, lanky dude come up there. They're not gonna be. Man, this dude got a crossover at 7 foot, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. Jigga, what's up, man? Welcome to the show, man. You there? Jigga.
Dun, dun, dun.
D Weave said that Imani Bates reclassified. He's at Memphis.
No, it's not showing that though. Right now, I'm looking at it. He not at no school right now. He might be going to the NBDL or whatever that's called, the D League, as they call it.
Yeah, they're gonna be paying like 200-some thousand just to start off, and you can. I think didn't one of these players in the top 3 or 5 go straight from the D
League? Jalen Green.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Kuminga. No, I don't know him just yet.
Yeah, that's Jalen Green.
I'm thinking of people who just went to the G League. But
Jalen Green. See, before if you went to the D League, you was considered a scrub. Now they taking it serious and they looking at it like, damn, he performed in the G League. Now we already know he could perform against pros. Basically, we'll draft him straight to the NBA as a high draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, and they getting paid a good amount, and this don't make any sense to be a one and done anyway, because they're not trying to get a college degree. So all that scholarship crap is out the window because they're not staying for 4 years. So they're
That's
not
a
getting a
fact.
value out of going to school, because you only get a value of college if you stay for 4 years and get a degree. So you can always go back to school. Look at J.R. Smith. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you got money, you can't always make millions.
Yeah.
Most people live their whole life and don't make millions. So
I will say, if you want to get like really coached up, and really like work on your craft, I would say college is better. But like if you're
depending on the
chasing,
college.
yeah, if you're chasing the check though, yeah, I would say go to the G League if you're looking at the money. But
I'm gonna say it like this: if you are a potential first round draft pick, then Fort College. Because a first round draft pick, you making at least $2 million a year. You may have to work your whole life to make $2 million. Your whole life added up. You working a regular job, if you lucky and have a great job, you'll make $50,000 a year, and that's a very good job, making $50,000 a year.
It sure is.
You know what I mean? So that's 20 years of damn near working, you know what I'm saying, to get $1 million. 20 years of every single dollar to get 1 million. You can make 2 million a year at 19 years old. So you may lose half because of taxes and to agent, but you'll walk away with $1 million cash. And hell, even if you only play that 1 year, you could go back to school. Okay, maybe you don't be able to, maybe you're not able to play basketball, but you can get a degree, learn how to manage your money. You can go overseas and play ball. You can do all kind of stuff and make money, or learn how to manage your money. But just think about that. If you have a job making $50,000 a year, which most people don't, it would take 20 years. Because if you made $100,000 a year, it would take you 10 years to make $1 million. And that's without any taxes taken out or you spending anything. So if you make $50,000 a year, which most people don't, it takes you 20 years of your life before you have grossed $1 million. That's something to think about right there. You know what I mean? Like, what the fork?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Somebody said that George
Jigga, your
Gervin.
mic is muted in case you don't know.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
Yeah. Jigga, you there? All right, go ahead, Detroit.
Oh, okay. Somebody was saying George Gervin, Kevin Durant was another George Gervin. No, he not. George Gervin and Kevin Durant never played the same game. They did get buckets, but not like that.
Right. They were both scorers.
Yeah.
But George Gervin wasn't as big, and it was a different game. George Gervin didn't shoot the three. But
exactly.
It was a different game. But as far as them both being great scorers, I could see that, but they got it in different ways. And then by him being so big, and he's fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't like he's slow. So by him being so big and fast, it's hard to defend because you can't get a regular big man like an Anthony Davis to defend him full court because he's faster than AD. You know what I mean? And they play a different position.
Yeah.
So that means you would take AD out the paint.
Yeah.
Because really, KD plays small forward most of his career.
Yep. See, I ain't gonna say. I was trying to let my man Jig talk, but I don't know what he doing.
I don't know either, man. So let me put this list up on the screen that my man Shaq put together. This is a list of 25 and under. NBA players, and we'll do a draft. I don't know.
All
Can
right.
y'all see this that good? It's not
Let me
that
get my
big.
laptop. I mean, I can't see
You
it
had
on
to
here, but
make
I'm about to get it up.
it. You had to probably put it in bold. Let me see if I can make it bigger.
All right.
I ain't got no way to make it bigger. I'll just read it off.
Okay.
So the list of players we got under 25: Luca, Zion, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker. You got Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, Bam, Jaylen Brown, Trey Young, Brandon Ingram. You got Sabonis. You got Shea, Jamal Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Ja, LaMelo, John Collins, Jared Allen, Colin Sexton, Deontay Murray, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, Miles Turner, Michael Porter Jr., and Lonzo Ball.
Dang.
It's almost in a way in order, similar, almost in order.
Mm-hmm.
So out of this list, who would you think is the best player? The best players, I'll sum it up. Luka, Zion, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, Trey Young. If you want, you could throw in John Morant.
Hey, you started off, Shaq.
Go ahead, Shaq. Who you think is the best player out of them? If you're gonna take one,
If I'm taking one, I'm taking Luca. Man, like y'all know this from the Discord. I'm high on Luca, man. I was like,
Luca is wrong. He can do everything. He's a great player. It's starting to be rumors that he ain't really easy to get along with. Him and Porzingis may not get along. That could be
I don't
possibly
think.
Porzingis
See,
though.
I can't. I think because I don't think Porzingis fits with what they trying to do now. You know, like.
But that would be a good fit if he play his role. He want to be the star. He under 25, ain't he?
Yeah, but I don't think Porzingis.
Porzingis.
See, they need a big man who can step out. I don't think he want to really step out and shoot.
He can shoot the three though.
Yeah, but he was garbage in that Clipper series, man. I don't know what his percentage was, but I guarantee it was low.
He was mad with Luka by then. Porzingis is a beast though. He's a unicorn. Let me see if he. Yeah, I think.
That's a good point, Jamari. Like Jason Tatum, and I'm a Boston Celtics fan, so Jason Tatum, man, he is definitely up there.
Porzingis 26. So yeah, he over 25 by 1 year. But yeah, his 3-point percentage, he 36% as a career. So not that good, but enough that you can't leave open. But he's averaged 20 points a game and 9.5 and 8.9 rebounds with Boston the last 2 years.
AJ, you know who you missed though, but he ain't 25. It's Devin Booker. That boy young.
He on here.
Yeah, he on there.
Devin Booker on here. Yeah.
Oh.
Next time we got to make this list bigger and bold so we can see it on the screen.
Yeah, I got you.
So I would take Luka on this list too. He is a mini LeBron in a way. He can lead the team in passing. He can rebound. He can score. He needs to improve his free throws and 3-point shooting, but he seemed like he's a hard worker. So I might take him or Trey Young, actually. Maybe Zion. But if I got to pick one, I'm going to pick Luka. Luka's a beast.
I'm gonna agree with y'all. You know what I mean? But the only reason the Luka won't have to change his game. He can't be baby LeBron because that's why Porzingis is mad at him because he ain't trying to sit at the top of the key just waiting on the three ball. He want to get in the paint.
See, that's why I think that they either construct the offense to where Porzingis can be actually effective, or trade Porzingis for somebody who actually fits in the offense with Luka.
But that means you will have to get a spot up shooter. Then I mean, that's not going to win games, man. You got to have more. He the only person on that team.
They got their spot up shooter in Tim Hardaway, who actually earned that contract.
Yeah, but
they thought it was a bad contract at first, and Tim is actually.
I just think the system is not going to win no type of games. You need somebody else that can just create their own shot. And you can get
Tim
the
Hardaway can, but he's not the right guy. They need a better number two. I see what you're saying. Like Porzingis is really a number three player now. In his mind, he still think he a number one because that's what he was in New York before the injury. And now the game has kind of changed a little, and he not gonna get all the touches no more. I don't see him getting nowhere on any team where he gonna be the man. Where would he go unless it's a super horrible team like New York? He should have appreciated staying in New York, where he could have stayed the man, and whoever else they brought would have had to, realize he was there first. He the man. Now wherever he go, he ain't gonna be the man. Especially after coming off that injury, he ain't as athletic as he was. Here's Luka's stats. So his first year, he dropped 21, 6 assists, 7.8 boards. His next year, 28, 8.8 assists, 9.4 boards. The next year, 27.7, 8.6 assists, and 8 rebounds.
Yeah, see, people forget Luka was playing professional basketball way before the NBA. So
he was an MVP at 18 years old in Euro.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been playing against grown men for like 5-6 years already. So you
can't go wrong with
at
Luka
16 years old. You can go pro in Europe at 16.
Yeah, because how many players you can actually put in, over? Well, there's a lot of players overseas. I mean, LaMelo Ball did it. He won an MVP over there too. And also, who also won an MVP over there? Michael Beasley. But we see how his game.
He won the MVP over there?
Yeah, Michael Beasley won an international MVP award.
But Michael Beasley is actually a very good player. He kind of got a bad break by getting put out the NBA. If I pull up Michael Beasley numbers, he had always put up over 10 points a game, and that's even come off the bench. Like Michael Beasley, he was really very good. Him and KD is best friends too. Grew up together. Here go Michael Beasley. So he averaged 14 points in Miami. Miami should have kept him. They got rid of him when they didn't need to.
Wade.
Yeah, because of they brought LeBron and Bosh in, but he was on a rookie contract still, and he would have been killing coming off the bench with them during that time. He averaged 14 points, 15 points. Then they got rid of him to Minnesota. He went up to 19 points. I think he got caught with some weed or something in his car in either Minnesota or Phoenix. They got rid of him. And then he was with Miami again and coming off the bench. So he was only getting 15 minutes a game, averaging 8 points. Then he got 20 minutes a game, but only played 24 minutes, 8.8. Then in Houston, 12. Milwaukee, 9. Then he averaged damn near 13 points a game with the Knicks in 22 minutes a game. He averaging damn near 14 like Michael Beasley could score. The Lakers had him in 19.
He was doing his thing when he was with the Lakers too.
Right. And then they gave him a contract voided due to a positive test. They voided his contract. Wow. In 2020. And he ain't played last year, so he ain't played the last 2 years in the NBA.
I think that was horrible from like that. Him getting drafted in Miami messed up his career because Wade was a ball hog. He wasn't going to pass that man the ball and get him involved.
Yeah, that was a horrible situation for him because he was a 26-12 in college. If he would have went to Minnesota, for example, instead of Miami, where they didn't have nobody and needed him, he would have been a lot better. better off. They traded him to the Timberwolves for cash and a second-round pick, Bogdanovich. They should have kept Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
So they gave him away for cash and 2 second-round picks. And this dude was the second pick in the draft, just 2 years, averaging 14 points a game. And they gave him away for 2 second-round picks.
Hey, is that Bogdan or Bojan?
Bogdanovich. Bojan. Yeah, this is Bojan. Oh, yeah, the other one is better than Bojan.
That's a debate also, man.
He was in Europe, too, for a while. Yeah, okay, this is the one I thought I was talking about.
Bogdan is a baller also. Ain't he with the Atlanta Hawks? Yes, he is good. The one with the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, he
this one averaging more points, though. He a better 3-point shooter.
Yeah, he with the Utah Jazz.
Yeah. He was with the Pacers for a while over here. I saw him playing, and they loved his ass.
Yeah, that's where he made his career.
Yeah,
he could do more. He could post up too.
Yeah, he's a different type. He's a man. Him and that squad they got down there in Utah. I don't know how
they got a real good team.
They do.
Really, they got deep ass team.
They're gonna have to figure that out though, because they should have beat the Clippers. There was no excuse for them not to beat the Clippers.
Yeah. Also, man,
Mitchell is an undersized. He should really be a point guard with his size. So by him being a 2 guard, it's gonna be hard for them to learn. Plus, him and Gobert don't like each other, which that's the 2 best players. So they're gonna probably get rid of Rudy over, Mitchell, because Mitchell a better player. But Rudy is the soul of that team with the defense. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Also, man, you gotta give a lot of credit to Utah front office. They brought in Jordan Clarkson. He's 6th man of the year. So
yeah, Jordan Clarkson can score, man. He always been a good scorer, man. He like Lou Williams, souped up Lou Williams. Yeah. Michael Beasley made $40 million in his career. $40 million. Yeah. So, damn.
Man, the Utah, I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. Utah could have used somebody like Drew Holiday, my bad. Yeah. Drew Holiday would have been good for them. If they would have had him on that team, they would have beat the Clippers. Somebody that can control the pace and who can play defense.
See, I think what it was is when Mike Conley got hurt,
that hurt him.
When he came back, they never was the same again.
Right. Because he's their real point guard.
Yeah.
Like Donovan Mitchell don't know how to run point really. Even though he's a small point guard, he's their main scorer. Look, he averaged 26 points a game this year, but 5 assists. Whereas Conley, he got the 6 assists a game at 16 points. Mike Conley probably the biggest underrated player of his generation too. Like he got rated properly with paychecks, but he never made All-Star team. Like, do y'all think Mike Conley should have made at least one All-Star team in his career?
I think it depends on who. Well,
he made one All-Star. I stand corrected. He made it one time. When was that? It must have been recent. It was this year. So this year is the first time he made All-Star in his career.
Yeah.
And it's not even his best year. It's really because they know he should have been made it.
Or just like that Utah team was just so good this year. That's why I said, if he would have never went down with that injury, it's no way Utah don't make it to the finals, bro. Because they were playing some really great basketball, and they just never got to that same mojo again.
Yeah.
I don't know about making it to no finals though, because the Phoenix was on the mission though, man. Devin Booker was on his own.
You wouldn't take
got
that
lucky with all the competition being injured though.
Yeah,
that's true.
Even Donovan Mitchell went down with the Clippers. I mean, he fought it out, but you can tell, man, he was hobbled every single time down the court.
Yeah.
So
but I would take Luka in that class, but he got to change his style of play, or they're not going to win. They're not going to get out the second round. I'm sorry. I don't care how many triple doubles he get. He got to start giving people the rock so they can start in big game situations. They won't be he the only one got the ball in his hand all the time.
Right. And Jamari, you got an excellent point. I was about to say it, but they started talking about something else. But he did play in the West with Russ, Dame, CP3. They always had a lot of great point guards in the West, and all of them down there is gone this year. Russ was in the West, I mean in the East. Dame still made it. CP3 didn't make All-Star, I don't think.
And it didn't help when Steph Curry came along.
Yeah, Steph Curry. Forgot about Steph Curry. So they got a lot of great point guards in the West, which hurt his career. Even that year when he was putting up 20 points a game right here in Memphis, he put up 20 points, 6 assists. And I think they was like a number 1 seed this year in Memphis, or close to it, when Gasol was at his best. Or something like that.
That's when they had Zach Randolph and all of
Tony Allen. They was doing good, man. With Zebo, he put up 21 points this year at 6. I think that's when they was injured, though. Yeah, that was his last year at Memphis, and Gasol and Zebo was done. But this year was a really good year. So, you know, Brillo said he want us to talk about the Pistons. We did a little bit, but we could bring it on back.
I don't even know they have on the team.
Let me go ahead and play something for you right quick for that donation. Blade.
That's Jade.
Right, Jade.
Jade.
Yeah. I got some new videos. I didn't get a chance to load them up, though. I had to load them up. But yeah, so the Pistons. So
who is on the Pistons roster? That's the question. Besides Kate Cunningham.
So the Pistons have all rookie talent. But you know what? I like Jahlil Okafor, and I think that Philly did a bad job on kicking him out so fast. Once Embiid came in, dude was down there putting up 20 points a game with Philly. Was damn near a rookie of the year. And did he get he made all rookie team? He put up 17.5 points, 7 boards his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? And then they just like kicked him to the curb once Embiid came, and that was in 30 minutes a game. And then Embiid came, and first Nerlens Noel or Embiid, one of them, he went down to 11 points. Then he was gone. He only played 2 years, 2 games the third year, and was traded. And since then, he's been getting kicked all around. He ain't never got another chance, really. In New Orleans, he got 15 minutes a game. And then now he in Detroit, 12 minutes a game, 5 points. So if they make him starting center, I would like to see this man back to 17 points a game.
I don't think they're going to do that, though.
You don't think so? So let's look at their roster.
We got too many big men.
Let's put it by position. So they got Saban Lee.
He's pretty good.
Him. Yeah, his rookie cards are worth good money right now. He was the 8th pick in the 2nd round. So let's see. He put up 5 points and 16 minutes. He came off the bench. Backup. They
got Jeremy Grant. He used to play for Denver. He's good. He was on the U.S. team.
Yeah, he actually averaged like 25 points or something last year with the Pistons. But we'll see if that was empty points. Because, you know, every team got somebody scoring 20 points a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because somebody got to score. So we'll see if he is worthy of it. Because he was on Team USA. They wouldn't give him no damn tick. This dude, Trey Lyles, is from Indianapolis. A friend of mine I know went to school with him. He was a good big man, but he's been getting kicked around. He was with the Spurs for a minute. He's 6'9". He was the 12th best player in high school at the time.
Yeah, went to Kentucky with Karl Anthony Towns and Devin Booker.
Yeah. And he was the 12th pick in the draft, so he was a lottery pick. But he ain't did much. 6 points with Utah for 2 years. Then he went to Denver for 2 years, 9 points a game roughly. Then with the Spurs, he had a chance to get some tick and learn from Popovich how to play the big man role, but
they must gonna play inside out.
Who the Pistons?
Maybe.
because they got Luka Garza from Iowa, the big man from Iowa.
He like a bench player though. He you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
rookie.
he ain't playing. He ain't gonna play.
Let's see. He went to Iowa, like Shaq say. What was his? He was a second round, 22nd pick.
Okay.
So
he was the best player in
might
college
not pick.
basketball last year. But I think just because
Really?
he's a big man. So
Let's see what his
Yeah.
college stats are. And he played 3 years in college though, so he was a lot older. But he put up 12 and 6, 13 and 5. Then he put up damn near 24 and 9 his last year in college. Damn.
yeah, man.
He was 21 years old though, playing against 19-year-olds and 18-year-olds. But that's probably why they put him in the second round. Like, man, he was just too big for them by then.
Yeah.
But we'll see if he could translate that, because they said that about a couple people. Like, didn't Obi Toppin play a few years in college before he came?
Obi Toppin? Yeah, he played for Houston, I think. Yeah.
Well, no, he plays for the Knicks right now.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like his college.
Yeah. So Brillo said Detroit gonna make it to the playoffs this year. I don't know about that, bro. We'll see. That they should be improved.
I think who's gonna take that
stronger this year, though.
Yeah, they may make it to the play-in. That's what he's saying.
Okay, the play-in. I forgot all about the play-in.
Now,
so Jeremy Grant, this is what we was talking about a second ago. He averaged 22 points and 5 boards. Okay, what you was about to say, Shaq?
I was about to say, oh yeah, Chicago Bulls. You can say they're gonna take the last spot in the playoff now. Yeah, I mean, with the roster they've constructed, I mean, I keep saying this name. See, we know all the names they got. This Lonzo come to mind. You also got DeMar DeRozan, but I think the addition to Alex Caruso, I think that's gonna help Chicago, man. I don't know why. I just
call me crazy. I think they can fight the 5th seed with
I was about to say I don't see
with the Knicks
last seed. I think the Bulls will be in the upper 5 teams.
Yeah.
A little fun fact, right quick. I forgot Jeremy Grant is the son of Harvey Grant, who was the twin of Horace Grant.
Mm-hmm.
He also got a brother named
Jerry and Grant and Jerry Grant.
Yeah.
See, I knew Jerry and Grant was his son. I didn't know Harvey Grant got 3 kids that made it to the NBA. Damn. Horace Grant,
one of the Grant brothers, one of them ended up playing for Notre Dame. I don't know what year, but one of them played for Notre Dame.
That's Jeremy.
Okay.
And this right here, DeMatha. So it's a documentary on Stars or on HBO about Kevin Durant. It's not really about him, no. It's about basketball out in Maryland. And they say it's something in the water or whatever. And they say DeMatha High School is like #1 high school in the nation, almost, with recruiting for years. And Naismith taught the game of basketball until this one black coach who then started teaching it to black players. And there's more players in the NBA from this area than any other area in the United States. A lot of people didn't know, like Oladipo. You got Kevin Durant. You got, man, there's so many people from this area. With Michael Beasley, they all in the documentary.
You David West, what's the Delonte West too, right?
I'm not sure about him. They didn't talk about him, at least, if he was. I know he went to Washington though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up, see if I can see what the name of that documentary was though. But yeah, that was dope. That new Spider-Man trailer came out today too. That was dope as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Jeremy Grant, we'll see what he can do. If he'll be able to keep it up.
The Denver Nuggets missed him in the playoff last year.
Yeah,
they missed him badly.
Yeah,
man, I don't know. Well, yeah, they also missed Jamal Murray too, man.
That's true.
What killed him. That's what really killed them.
Man, thinking about it, Phoenix did have an easy route. Every team they played had an injured player, man.
Yeah. It's called Basketball County. Here it is right here. Something in the water.
So they ran up against Giannis.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I seen so much shit, man. I be watching a lot of stuff, man. Basketball County in the water. It's a documentary. Kevin Durant, the executive producer. No wonder. It's like his story. They show the Kevin Durant like he built the damn like court, like a boys and girls club type thing. It's really good. Prince George County, PG County. Man, it's really good. It's since the year 2000, they have 25 NBA players and more than a dozen WNBA players and many more who have been to elite universities.
I think
NBA players since 2000.
I think Ty Lawson. I saw that. I think Ty Lawson in that documentary too.
Let's see who they got on here. Kareem is in there. He didn't go there though. Oladipo. They talked about Len Bias. Len Bias went there. He from that area. They was salty. He died. That shit really hurt. Markel Fultz is from there.
Hey man, I've heard that. I've heard that Len Bias story like ever since middle school, man. I think who that
Steve
Darren Brooks.
Francis.
Williams.
Yeah, Darren Brooks that came to our middle school and told that story, man.
Damn. I remember when that happened, man. That's when I first learned about cocaine. I was like, damn, cocaine to kill you. I ain't never gonna mess with that when I get older. And I never did.
No. That's when after that happened, that's when Reagan's wife was like, say no to drugs.
Yep, just say no. When I said I never did and did that, that was a deep cover reference. Never have, never will.
Never will.
Deep cover. Nah, but yeah, a lot of people say Len Bias was better than Jordan. That is up for debate. He was not better than Jordan. They said that he was as good or could be better than Jordan. They never played in the pro.
They played in college together, though.
And I can pull up the stats in college. So North Carolina, you know, and I think on Basketball Reference, I know they got it for NBA games where you can go to certain games and see what players did against each other. Let me see if they got it for college. But Len Bias didn't necessarily put up greater stats than Michael Jordan in college. Len Bias was the second pick in the 86 draft.
Going to the Boston
Jordan
Celtics.
came out 2 years before him. So if we go right here to him, we could check him out at the University of Maryland. Where's the stats? I have to go back to
AJ, if our private investigator was actually watch sports, he'll check you and let you know.
Your private, all right. Department of Corrections ain't on duty
right.
for sports.
Right.
See, they ain't showing his college stats for some reason. Because he wasn't better than Mike. No, I'm joking.
They didn't even play the same position, though. That's the crazy part. He was a small forward.
Exactly. He was a small forward, too. I wonder why they don't pull up his stuff, though. That's crazy. Because anybody else, you can see, you go a head-to-head finder right here. Len Bias. Let's see if they got Jordan on here. Here we go, right here, Michael Jordan. Come on. They ain't got it on here. Available from the 83-84 to now. It should be on here then. Man, that's messed up. Damn. Yeah, that's messed up. Because that's a great feature to have too. Um,
Yeah.
you can go and see head-to-head games. That's pretty dope feature they put on here. Basketball reference is the best. Tiffany bias. I wonder if she related. It don't say she related. I don't think so. Damn, they just kicked me off the thing. James Worthy was better than Mike for about a week.
Pretty much.
That's what James Worthy said in the damn documentary. He even said that in Last Dance. I think he said he was better for about a week. But James Worthy older than Mike too. But you know,
Is that UNLV team that somebody collapsed on the court? I'm gonna be talking about something.
that was Hank Gathers. I actually was watching that game because I was over at my grandfather's house, and so I didn't have nothing to do. We used to watch college sports over there, and Hank Gathers. I don't think that was UNLV though.
I think that's probably Houston. Was it?
It was a red jersey team. I think it was.
Well, it probably might have been
Maryland.
Houston. Either I think it was Houston, but we could find out.
Yeah, it was some documentary I was watching. I don't know. That just came out of nowhere in my mind.
I saw that game live.
You said Hank Gathers?
Yeah, Hank Gathers collapsed. And
that was Loyola Marymount.
Okay. I was gonna say I know it was a red jersey though. I can't remember offhand.
That UNC team was nice though. They had James Worthy, then Sam Perkins.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Jordan. I think David Wingate was there too. I'm not sure though. Damn, man, I really wanted to see this Len Bias info. Let me see college basketball reference. That's where I'm about to go find it. Yeah, all right, let's see. Len Bias. Man, once I get stuck on something, man, I be fixated, man. I don't quit. He was 6'8", and let's see. So he played 4 years back in the day. People played 4 years. I think Mike left in 3 though.
Mike could have left in his second year if he wanted to.
Right. So Lynn averaged 7, 15, 18, 23. When you was a freshman, you didn't get much time though. So you can't really hold the 7 against him. I think he only started 13 out of 30. So the next 3 years, he was a starter, 34, 36, 37 minutes a game. So 15, 18, 23, and he averaged 4, 6, 7 boards and roughly 1 to 2 assists a game. Let's see if they got the head-to-head feature on here.
Yeah, that 30 for 30 was called Guru of Go. So
it's called what?
Guru of Go. Like that. It's been some great 30 for 30s out there, man.
Hey man, the best 30 for 30 I saw, and Jay know this person because Jay from Chicago.
You gonna talk about Ben Wilson?
Yes, sir.
Simeon. Yeah,
yes,
Ben
sir.
was dope though.
He was nice, man.
Yeah, he was dope. He got killed in high school after he was #1 player in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I knew about him too before I even saw that documentary.
As soon as you say it, I already knew what you're talking about because we talked about basketball. I already knew you was gonna say Ben Wilson, boy. Ben was dope. I remember when that happened. That was another thing where I was like, damn, he in high school and got killed. Because like I didn't think people in high school got killed. Like I always heard of grown people getting killed on some stuff. And that 30 for 30 messed up because dude, he didn't want to kill him, but it's all about how we talk about your ego get the best of you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben kind of punked him, and he trying to be somebody, and he was like, "Oh yeah," and ended up popping his ass.
Where you watch old 30 for 30s at, man? I gotta watch those. I didn't even see that one.
It's probably on YouTube.
Okay.
But let me check on YouTube. But it's probably, if it's not, it's on the ESPN app, I'm sure, or on the ESPN, what you call it, that you got to pay for $2 a month or whatever, $3 ESPN Plus. Look at all this stuff Jordan won in college. The Rupp Trophy, all this stuff. Chat, man, people just love to hate on Mike. 13, 20, 19. Plus, he didn't get the many shots and stuff like that with North Carolina. Like they said, the only person can hold him under 20 points was what's the name of the coach? I can't even remember his name right now. He just died recently too. Coach for North Carolina. Damn,
He just died.
Yeah, I know they're gonna know what it is.
Only coach I know is Roy Williams, but Dean Smith.
Dean Smith, there it is.
That's
he
key.
got it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, Dean Smith was the coach, boy. Dean Smith, legend. Let's see, his last year still had Brad Daugherty, who ended up going #1 overall the next year. Sam Perkins, Kenny Smith. Like, he didn't need to score as much. They had what, 1, 2, 3, 4 NBA players. Joe Wolf even went to the NBA. Oh, all these players went to the NBA with the NBA signed. Joe Wolf and Dave Popson wasn't no real careers, though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 players that played over 10 years in the NBA. Daugherty was the #1 overall pick, multiple All-Star. Sam Perkins was a damn good player. He may have made All-Star 1 year with Dallas. Kenny Smith, I think, made All-Star 1 year. He was a damn good player, though, in the NBA. NBA champion with Houston as a starting guard. Damn. Jordan averaged 19. Sam Perkins, 17. Daugherty, 10. This dude, Matt Daugherty, 9.8. Kenny Smith, 9 points. Kenny Smith used to play with Mike in college. You don't never hear him talk about it. He was a freshman. Mike was a junior. Damn. Sam Perkins played all 4 years. Let's go back to what you call it right quick. Let me see. Damn, Ben never played college. Superman. They used to call him Superman. Damn, look at this college picture. A lot of people ain't seen Mike with hair. Yeah. Let me see if instead of looking back at what you call it, because we can't really tell who is better between them two. I'm gonna look up Hank Gathers too, but let me see if they got Benji on 30 for 30. They got the damn dog. Maybe I should put up 30 for 30. Let's see. They go the full thing right here. 26 minutes. This one right here is an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know if it was that long though.
That's the 30 for 30 name, Benji?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
because that was his nickname. He was 17 years old when he got killed. 30 for 30 used to be 30 minutes. They would make 30 of them for 30 minutes. But then they started making them an hour long. And they made more than 30. See, this right here is the scene. So they did it in a cartoon of when the dude shot Benji. They reenacted it with this cartoon scene. Yeah, he was the #1 pick. He wasn't the #1 pick. He was the #1 high school player in the nation and got shot. He was like 6'7". But back then, guys all wait a minute. Fat Joe fires back NBA YoungBoy for shooting at him to kill him after the Locks destroyed Dipset. What? Ronnie Fields. I did not know this was. Remember, I think y'all might remember when I was telling y'all about this dude was better than Kevin Garnett. He was on the same team with Kevin Garnett. dude, Ronnie Fields was amazing. He was in a car accident, and that's why he didn't go pro. He averaged more points and everything. They both played in high school together, him and Kevin Garnett. And Ronnie Fields, I thought he was like Jordan, dude. I never saw nobody that good. Like, what made Kevin Garnett so special is he was fast as hell. He was dunking, blocking shots, rebounding, 6'11". Like, I never saw nobody that tall doing so much at that age. But Ronnie Fields, dude, was like 6'4". He looked like the next Jordan, dunking, shooting threes. Like, dude was a beast. I'm gonna have to watch this. I didn't see this, but he got in the car.
They say Benji is on Hulu.
Oh yeah, okay. So they say some of this might be clickbait. I don't know. It might be. Some people like to clip stuff and put it so then you see the trailer, click on it, and then you giving them views. But I'm gonna definitely watch this Ronnie Fields though. I didn't see this. This was Ronnie Fields was, man, I'm telling you, he was a beast. And he got in a car accident, never made it to the NBA, none of that. He was playing with Kevin Garnett. And I always wonder, like, if me and you was boys and you Kevin Garnett and you make it to the NBA and you have career earnings of like $250 million in NBA salary, and that's not counting like Nike contracts, like Kevin Garnett probably made $300 to $400 million. And I wonder if you would have gave me $1 million. I know somebody like Big L be like, I'm just gonna buy you a house and pay it off. Like that. Like, dude, hey, I could have picked somebody. We was boys, and like, you ain't gonna give me $1 million. What the fuck? Kevin Garnett made $343 million in NBA salary. In NBA salary. Not counting endorsement deals, Nike. He signed over $100 million in Nike contracts. Kevin Garnett made $500 million. What's $1 million? You couldn't get, like, you know what happened. Ain't like I was on crack and threw away my chances and shit. What's $1 million? 300 million. Kevin Garnett, because I love real estate and architecture. Kevin Garnett bought this property in California and like bought a couple houses, tore it down. He's been building this house for 10 years and now gave up and just going to sell it. It's still unfinished. They say he spent almost $40 million on that land and everything. And now he never finished it, just giving it up, giving it away. Got to sell it for a loss. You know what I'm saying? So, like, damn, $350 million.
You already dropped the link?
Yeah, I dropped a link earlier.
I think Big L want to get in.
Some people came too late, man. We about to wrap it up now, man.
Hey, 1 minute. Hey,
Big L, I don't know what Big L been on, man.
Hey, Jay, let me ask you a question, though. I don't know his name, and hopefully you can help me. Remember this dude? He was like the best player. They say he supposed to be not hero minor, but he was close to being he was a number one player in the country. He ended up going to St. John's, but then he got drafted to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Felipe Lopez.
Yeah.
I already know Felipe Lopez, man. That's a sad story, man.
It is.
Felipe Lopez, man, was the number one. They made a 30 for 30 about him, I think.
They did. I didn't see that.
I think they did. Felipe Lopez, he was from the Dominican Republic. Yep. They made a 30 for 30 about him.
It's called the Dominican Dream.
Yeah, see?
Ooh.
They made a 30 for 30. I never saw it, but I wanted to see it, and then stuff happened and I missed it. But when they made the 30 for 30 about him, I was like, whoa. Dude, Felipe Lopez was raw, man. I thought he was about to be a star. That's why, man, you never know, man. You never know. He was from the Dominican Republic. Where did he end up in high school? Let's see his high school rank.
Somewhere in New York, I think.
What happened to him?
It wasn't like he got injured, I don't think.
Man, that pressure got
30 for 30 because I don't know exactly what happened to him. I think it was pressure and he just didn't live up to expectations, but I'm sure the 30 for 30 will break it down more. That's one I've been wanting to see and I never saw it. He ended up being the 24th pick in the first round. Dude was the #1 player in high school in the nation. But you'd be surprised how many people is #1 and don't amount to nothing, man.
That pressure got to him, man.
Yeah, he could score though. His rookie
Yeah.
year as a second round pick, he was average. Wait, what did I say? 24th pick, almost a second round. So with Vancouver, that's before they moved to Memphis. He averaged 9 points a game in 25 minutes. He was getting ticked though. He started 32 out of 47 games. He was 45% from the field. The next year, damn, he went from 25 minutes to 12. They cut his time in half. Who was on the team? See, depending on who they draft, I think they drafted. Now, Stoudemire went to Raptors. So who did they draft? Abdul Rahim, but they played different position. See, Abdul Rahim was there. Mike Bibby. They had a good team, though, when they had Abdul Rahim and Mike. They didn't win a lot, but they was on the right pace. Let me see. Damn. No, they wasn't. They went 8-42. Shit,
it's a whole bunch of
my memory
talent.
is failing on that one, boy. They went 8-42. That was the year of the strike in '99.
Yeah, and you had Lenny Cook that was in LeBron's high school class.
Man, I saw that 30 for 30. Dude was amazing and ended up he wanted to be a dope boy and got in the streets.
Yeah.
Hey, but I know a lot of players like that in Chicago that was amazing, but they was in the streets and didn't do their homework. That's really why Garnett went to the NBA out of high school, because he couldn't get high scores on the ACT to go to college. And so he went straight to the NBA, but he was 6'11", so big, so fast, could do so much. And that was before people used to go to the NBA. He was the first player to go from high school to NBA since Moses Malone. If it wasn't for Garnett going to the NBA straight out of high school and being a success, Kobe Bryant wouldn't have got that shot, more than likely.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Garnett was 2 years before Bryant.
Kevin Garnett was supposed to he was gonna go to Michigan, but then, like you said, his grades.
They had Big Country.
Big
Country, I think, got injured. Big Country was pretty good though. Big Country, you don't remember him or know about him, huh, Shaq?
Nah.
I think he went to Oklahoma or something. Yep, Oklahoma State.
What's
He's
his real
big
name?
white boy, 7 foot, Brian Reeves.
Oh, no.
He averaged 13, 16, 16, 10, then 8.9, 8.3. He averaged 13 and 7, 16 and 8, 16 and 8, 10 and 5, 10, 9 and 5, 8 and 3. He was gone. He only played from 22 to 27 years old. How much money he make? I always like to see how much money somebody made.
Big Country.
Yeah, Big Country. He averaged 19 and 10, 21 and 10, 21 and 10 at OK State.
Hey, Brillo, are you talking about Imani Bates? Are you talking about Imani Bates in the comments?
Yeah, he talking about Imani Bates.
What he said, the test scores. That's why he decommitted from Michigan State.
No, yeah, he wasn't going to Michigan State because Tom Izzo about to leave Michigan State, man.
Yeah, he old. He about to
yeah.
Let me see who happened.
And then now Juwan Howard got the state on lock now.
Yes, he does, man.
No, he at Michigan, I thought.
Yeah, Juwan Howard at Michigan, so Juwan Howard got it on lock.
Yeah. They wouldn't give him a shot to coach in the NBA after being on the damn sidelines with Miami forever.
Yeah.
Hey, but I think Michigan's a better job, though. His alma mater.
It is better. Michigan, only thing that made Michigan, well, Magic Johnson went there, but if it wasn't for Tom Izzo, Michigan is a better place to go than Michigan State.
Yeah.
No, I think it was for John Beilein is really what made Michigan.
No,
Izzo been there for like 20-some years straight, making them like a contender and stuff.
Yeah, Michigan State. Yeah, but I'm saying like Juwan Howard, you can say that he doing big things with Michigan, but it was really John Beilein.
Yeah, John Beilein opened it back
you
up.
talking about for Michigan? Yeah.
He opened it back up because of Michigan at one point after the 5-5, and then they got in that trouble. They was a dumpster fire.
Right. Right. Nobody wanted to go there because they wouldn't be on
Mm-hmm.
TV and stuff.
Yeah.
And they couldn't go to the Final Four or something either, right?
Yeah, they could. They got. I think they got the banners took down and everything.
Which I'm so sick of the
See,
NCAA doing stuff like
yeah,
that.
I don't like when like you find out that a college did something illegally 4 years ago, and then you punish the players currently on the team.
Right.
Like they can't go to 2 straight bowl games. Like that's ridiculous. Why would you punish
That is.
these current players?
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
find the coaches.
Yeah, like
That should be in their contract. Even if you're no longer the coach, like if you do this, they can sue you personally for the salary you got paid during that time or fine you.
yeah, it took them 20 years to finally pass the NIL.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Right. And that's why they should give Reggie Bush his Heisman back.
Facts.
Yeah. So Felipe Lopez averaged 17, 16, 15, 17. He played 4 years at St. John's. He probably should have came out after averaging 17 his first year, 95. He made $2.6 million in 4 years.
Hey, Brillo, that's one, but you still kind of you are, but you're not.
Taking future scholarships and still punishing people that didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, I said that. I mean, yeah.
Sebastian Telfair, I think they had a 30 for 30 for him as well. Telfair was dope though in the NBA for a minute, a little better than what you call it though.
Who? Yeah.
Felipe.
Telfair it was trying to be better than his cousin Stephon Marbury, but that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I think Lawrence Big L, you still there? He probably turned it off. Big L, you still there? He don't be on. He ain't gonna watch.
He said he couldn't find the link. He said he couldn't find the link though.
I sent it. Everybody else found it.
I told him to scroll up. He said
Brillo a couple times. As soon as I'm ready to click, Brillo leave. Brillo, you gotta give me a second. And same thing for Jigga. Jigga, I didn't put you on. You wasn't saying nothing. I try to put you back on. Your ass click off. Y'all gotta give a second. If I'm in the middle of talking and it's another screen up, then I can't see the comments and see that y'all popped up. So you gotta give me a second to come back. As soon as you pop up, it's just not automatic throw you on the screen, but we about to wrap it up now. We down to the last couple minutes anyway. Big L, you ain't there? Big L, something else, man. Anyway, Brillo says phone messing up. All right, I got you. So we was talking about earlier, and we're gonna have to revisit this another time when we can make the list a little bigger so everybody can participate and see. But we'll do it like this since everybody can't see it. Top 5 under 25 right now. So to make it a little quicker and shorter, I'm gonna name the top 5 right here. We got Luka, Zion.
Does work? The one in the white, I think. Try the ones that I put like in the white and black instead of black and white.
Just make the text bigger.
Yeah, I think that's what it did. The ones I sent you recently.
It again?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if those.
I didn't know. Let me check. But you got Luka. Let me see if I can go to. I should have just. Where's the thing? I don't see it. Hold on.
I can make it real big, but some of the names not gonna show.
I'll just read it off, man. It's all right. Oh shoot. Nah, I deleted the whole tab. Threw me off. Hold on. Let me pull it up. And somebody asked about Giannis. I think Giannis over 25 now.
Yeah, he's 26.
He's 26.
Yeah. So what throws it off with Giannis is that he didn't come out the gate as a star. You know what I mean? So people thinking like he 26, He been in the NBA 7 years, but he really only been on the scene as Giannis, the Greek Freak, for like 4 years. You know, so that's what makes it kind of a little throws everybody off because it don't seem like he, should be there because shit, we just got started. Yeah, you need to make it a whole lot bigger still.
Yeah, I think I just sent you one more. That's the biggest I can get it.
I'm gonna just read it. So we got Luka, Zion, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, and Ben Simmons, and we could throw in Donovan Mitchell or Trae Young. You say everybody say they're gonna take Luka. So okay, who's the second person y'all gonna take in this draft?
Second,
who you got, Shaq? We got Zion, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, and Donovan Mitchell.
Are we just doing like top 5 players or like a starting lineup?
Just top 5 for right now.
Okay. I'm gonna take Zion.
Okay, who you got? Detroit.
I'm gonna take Booker.
Booker. Okay. This is actually a little better of who's number 2. I really like Ben Simmons. I know everybody down on him right now, but if he learned how to shoot, he could easily be the best player in the NBA. But
true,
does he want to work on his game? That's the thing right there. So I would probably say Zion as well, but Jason Tatum is no joke, man.
He's not.
He's really improved, and he really works on his game. He's improved. I mean, his rookie year, he was damn near the best player on the Celtics. Should have been damn near rookie of the year.
Yeah.
He had that dunk on LeBron, didn't he?
I think that was his
rookie year. That was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. He reminds me of a Grant Hill type player almost.
Kind of remind me of Kobe, to be honest with you. His game similar to Kobe.
I think
he's gonna be one. Devin Booker is closer to Kobe to me than Jason.
They both got his game though.
That's actually a really good comparison, Detroit. I think he's modeling his game after Kobe, especially after Kobe passed. I think that was
his favorite player.
His game after Kobe.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, that was his favorite player. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Zion as well. So here's the question: the third player you gonna pick? Tatum, Booker, Ben, or Donovan Mitchell? It's gonna be one person that ain't gonna get picked out of this 5. So you got Tatum, Booker, Ben Simmons, or Donovan Mitchell. Who you going with? We could even throw in Trae Young if you want. I mean, 2 out of the next 3. 2 out of the next people ain't gonna get picked.
I'm going Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. All right, who you got?
I got Jason Tatum too. I could have picked him second, but I got him. I got Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum is a beast. I'm gonna go with Devin Booker, man. Devin Booker is a scoring machine.
Yeah, he is. You can, man.
Yeah, I could see him averaging 30 points this next season. And really, between him and Trae Young is who I was thinking. But if I got Luka, I wouldn't get Trae Young. And if I'm doing this as a team, then I would pick Luka, Zion, because Luka would be the point. Zion would be my power forward or big man. Booker would be my shooting guard. And then I guess if we would pick between Tatum or if I pick Booker, I mean, then I would have between Tatum, Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, and maybe Trae Young. I would pick Ben Simmons over Tatum just because of his defense and everything he brings to the table. Everybody is low on Ben Simmons right now, and he deserve it. But we'll see. Jamari say he on social media shooting jumpers and pickup games, but yeah, that don't translate to the game. So
hey, if we're doing team, I actually will not put Zion around Luka. I get DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, you get a traditional big man.
And surround them with shooters.
Yeah.
But this ain't no team, right?
No, this ain't a
Okay.
team. This just
Okay.
top 5. Yeah. So yeah. Devin Booker, I know, was working with Kobe in the off season and talking to him as a friend on the phone. Now I don't know about Jason Tatum. He may have been. I just don't know. I didn't hear much about Tatum doing that. So
he was, but
another player who's right up there with Tatum, who actually is teammate Jaylen Brown.
he's really good too, man. He was the number 1 pick too, right? I mean, number two, I think, or 3.
Yeah, I think he was third. I think he was 3 or 4.
Yeah. Because it was 3 too. Tatum, right?
Yeah, Tatum was 3. He went to Boston, I think.
Right. Jaylen Brown, he was the 3rd pick. They got 2 third overall picks. His nickname is Old Man. His injuries set them back, man, big time this year.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Damn, he made All-Star this year. 25 points a game, 24.7. Damn.
Yeah, that's really what it's at, man. We got to find a way we got to build around Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
That's
one got to play the small, one got to play the 2.
Yep.
I guess Tatum is better at the small forward, the 3, than the 2.
Yeah, and Kimba was not it, man. I'm glad Kimba gone, man.
They need more of a pass-first point guard.
Yeah, I don't think Kimba was the problem. I thought it was the coach that didn't know how to use him right.
I think they didn't have a big man presence. Tristan Thompson is soft in the paint too. I mean, he's rebounding, big man, but he can't come through and do much more for you than that. Yeah, like if they had Andre Drummond, that would be perfect for them.
That's who they should have went at the free agency.
I see what we went wrong at. We let Al Horford go to the 76ers. We should have kept Al Horford. I think. Yeah, we got him back.
Yeah. He's perfect for them, even though he's getting old now.
Yeah. Yeah. But he fit, though. He fit that system perfectly.
Yeah. And see, he's still playing at a high level for the most part as a starter. And him and Noah is the same age.
Yeah,
so that he just created. Show Noah could still be effective if it wasn't for injuries.
How many All-Star games did Joakim Noah go to?
I think only 1 or 2. Okay. Because Al Horford actually had a better NBA game as far as he could score better than Noah. Noah never really could score, especially outside. He got an ugly shooting form.
They both have ugly shooting forms. Yeah. Al Horford got the most. Like it's ugly too, man.
But he didn't know how to shot that All-Star. 3 ball though.
Yeah, Noah is a better defender and passer though than Al Horford, and he used to damn near be the point guard for the Bulls at one point, especially when Derrick Rose was injured. He had the most assists for any center, I think, since like Wilt Chamberlain or something like that. He averaged it was the most in a long time or some shit. He averaged 5.4 assists a game as a center, which may not seem that much, but that's a lot for a pure center. He averaged 11 rebounds. He went to All-Star that year. I think he won Defensive Player of the Year that year. Tom Thibodeau played him in the ground. No, that was his last good year. Then he started getting injured. He played 80 games at 35 minutes a game. The next year, 67 at 30. Next year, 21, 22, 5, 60. He out of the league. He ran him into the ground that year. But he averaged 12 points, 11 boards, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 1.5 blocks. And he did that basically 2 years in a row.
Yep.
And then that was it. But he had a nice little run of 1, 2. He had 4 out of 5 years averaging a double-double. He was 9.8 boards at 1 year, that 5th year. So I don't think Al Horford ever averaged a double-double. He may have came close, though.
I know Al Horford been to about a couple of All-Stars, though.
I was about to say 4. He been to 5. His teams have been better overall though in Atlanta though.
Yeah, they had a squad.
Atlanta and Boston.
Yeah. So he
Atlanta never
14,
did.
15, 17, 18. See, Noah ain't never averaged no 17, 18. He ain't averaged 15. That 12 was his highest. Shit, Al Horford averaged 10 his rookie year. Al Horford ain't averaged under 10 yet. He averaged 14 points last year at 34 years old with OKC.
Yeah, I forgot that Philadelphia traded him because he did not work well with Joel.
Yeah, Joel don't know how to play with him.
That was a bad pick. That was bad because you got Ben Simmons that can't shoot, and then that just was bad.
Yeah. Looking at Al Horford, yeah, see, he was playing 35 minutes when he was 23, 24. He played 37 at 26, and that was it. He wasn't playing that much. Whereas they was running Noah into the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They needed every bit of that production.
Yeah. So some people say they're gonna take Booker 3. I would take Booker 3. Y'all got Tatum. To round out the list before we get up out of here.
Jason Tatum is a better player than Booker.
Yeah, who are y'all taking between Ben Simmons, Booker, Donovan Mitchell, and Trae Young?
I already picked Booker, but I got Zion though.
You picked Zion second. What you trying to say?
No, that Shaq did that. He picked him second. I didn't pick him yet.
So who did you pick second then?
I picked Booker second.
Oh, okay. All right. So who you got, Shaq? Between Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, and Booker.
Man, I'm gonna go Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell is a hell of a player. He undersized though. That's his problem. He can't stop nobody.
Yeah,
but he can score a lot though, man. He's a hell of a scorer.
See, but how good is Devin Booker defensively? Either.
That's a good point.
He's a better. I mean, he's a better scorer. He's a better defender.
That's why I wanted to say
taller though.
I wanted to say Ben. Really, I really wanted to say Ben because he give you that. He give you that defense. Yeah, but it's just that.
I was gonna pick Ben Simmons for the last pick because the defense, and he don't have to. That's what I was gonna pick him for because he do got better defense.
Yeah, these last guys are a lot more flawed than the first ones, but all of these young players have got a lot of talent and potential, but they don't have a complete game yet, which make it difficult. Like Luka is really good, but he don't have his free throws and threes, and his defense is not yet, better than average. Zion can't shoot. Does he even shoot three? I don't think he even shot but 5 threes in his whole career or something.
Yeah, he don't shoot the ball often.
No, so that's a whole nother thing with Zion, and so we'll see how that works with him.
Man, you can't forget about Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
He came on this year. Also, John Collins. So, and then John Morant. So it's a lot of great players.
Morant is a dope point guard. Yeah.
Yeah, and if Jamal Murray was healthy, he's probably up there with Luka and them if he was healthy this year.
Yeah, Zion is taking less than a half a three a game. How many is he taking total? He's taken 48 threes in 2 years, 14 his first year, and 34 the second year. Hit 10 threes. He hit 10 threes in 61 games.
That's that because who they went and got their coach? Did they get a new coach? I think they did get a new coach.
But you know what? He still averaged 27 points a game.
Yeah, Zion's a beast.
He is a beast, and he shot 61% from the field.
Man, that boy, he out in New Orleans. 20
shots.
Man.
He only took 17 shots a game.
I think I saw some report that said like Zion is he getting kind of mad at the organization
because they ain't doing nothing for him. They not putting no players around him. They gonna let Lonzo go. Lonzo and him fit perfect. How you gonna let Lonzo go?
Yeah, that was a bad move, man. That was a bad move. He was perfect for them.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna end up losing him just like their AD walked away.
Yeah.
Once his 7 years is up, because of course he gonna sign that extension. That's just too much money. Nobody ever leave. But once that extension is up, he gone.
Yeah.
They actually had, and they gonna let Brandon Ingram go.
But they resigned Brandon Ingram like last year though.
But they
Gave him
gonna
that
trade
money.
him or something. They've been
Yeah,
talking about it.
That was dumb though. No disrespect to Brandon Ingram, but he just don't fit well with Zion. They both need the ball in their
That's
hand.
what
They
they
don't.
say. That's what they say. He don't fit well with him. That he should play good with him. No shit. I mean, he took only one shot more than Zion and hit 2 shots less. But he an outside player, so you shoot your threes and play outside. He took 6 threes a game.
Yeah,
And he
Stan Van
averaged,
Gundy. That was their coach, Stan Van Gundy.
And he got fired.
Yeah, he got fired. He sucks as a coach, man.
Yeah.
His only success was when he was in Orlando with what you call it, Dwight Howard, and then that relationship went bad, made Dwight want to leave. But they actually built that team perfectly around Dwight. You know what I mean? They surrounded it with shooters, Rashard Lewis, Turgaloo. They had what you call it running the point, which he was actually not bad, man.
Jameer Nelson.
Jameer Nelson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was his best years of his career.
They had Skip the Malou on that team too.
Yeah, he was older then, but yeah, he was there. Skip to
Man,
and one legend.
you forget about players like that, man. At least I do.
Which one? Skip to Malou or Jameer?
Jameer
Jameer made All-Star with them. Orlando was the number 1 team in the East. Yeah. They actually knocked out LeBron because it was supposed to be LeBron and Kobe in the finals that year. Orlando knocked out Cleveland.
I think they knocked them out in 5 games, didn't they? 5 or 6, one of them.
Something like that. It was an upset because I was on Facebook telling people. I even started a Facebook group or something about Kobe and LeBron finals. And that's what happened. And so, yeah, 08-09 season, Jameer Nelson averaged 16.7 points, 5 assists. He ain't never get that high again. He stayed in Orlando for 10 years. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Did he go to the Knicks?
I think he went to the Pistons, Knicks, everywhere.
He was in Dallas, Boston, Denver, New Orleans, and Detroit. He went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in 1, 2, and 3 years, 4 years. He was down there in a new address. He kept a U-Haul. Of course, I got to see how much money this man made, man. That's the real success story. He made $70 million. Damn. Key, what's good, brother?
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Key,
what up? What up?
What's good?
What's up, man? What you want to say before we get up out of here?
Hey, man, let me say something, man. Y'all sleep on my boy Jameer, man. He played with Delonte West in college. That backcourt was crazy.
Yeah,
that backcourt was crazy back in college, man.
Yeah, it was at Washington, right?
Yeah, I think there was at St. Mary's or something like that.
Yeah, St. Mary's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, listen, them dudes are dangerous.
Yeah. I'm looking at it in St. Joseph's, but yeah.
Yeah, St. Joseph's, yep. Them dudes was dangerous back then, man.
Damn. Yeah, I know that was they led them to like pretty deep in the NCAA tournament that year.
Yeah. Y'all know they played against Chris Paul too at when Wake Forest.
Oh yeah.
They beat him, man. I think they beat him.
Yeah, they beat Chris Paul, man. That was when he was at Wake Forest.
Yep, there go Delonte. See, they didn't come onto my radar until the Final Four. Y'all know I don't really watch college, so they did some noise in the Final Four though. And that's when I saw, like, damn, this little backcourt, they was balling though. Yeah. Yeah, Delonte Jameer. Jameer was the 20th pick. Delonte went 24th. Delonte was a good player, man, but allegedly he had some problems with LeBron and some family members, allegedly. So yeah, that wasn't a good look for him. This dude Brian Cook was an Illinois legend, man. I thought he was gonna be a star. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but I thought he was gonna be better in the NBA than he turned out. They're
The
gonna Rafer
best
Alston right
backcourt
there
that
to
I
get the
seen in a
number.
minute. My bad for cutting you off, Jay. Was D Brown and
Yeah,
Darren
Darren
Williams.
Williams. Yeah, D Brown and Darren Williams at Illinois. That was balling. They went to like the
Mm-hmm.
championship game, didn't they?
Yeah, they went to two. I think they went to two Final Fours.
Well, Darren Williams wasn't there the second one, I think. D Brown was. And
Hey man,
if I remember correctly, I'll check it
hey
out.
man, Darren Williams took the lead by storm too when he was in it,
He
man.
did. He got
Mm-hmm.
picked over Chris
Yeah,
Paul. People thought he was better than Chris Paul at one point.
He
They think him
was.
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was one point at his peak. He was until his. I mean, he wasn't taking care of his weight. He got bigger, and the
Once he
injuries.
went to got that big contract with the Nets.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that
They
boy
go
was a
D Brown
problem.
right here. Damn, he 37 years old now. Wow. Damn, he was from Jackson, Mississippi. He went to Proviso
That's my neck of
East. Wow, that's a big time
that's my neck of the
high
woods
school.
right there.
Jackson, Mississippi. Okay.
I'm
Proviso
from
East is a
Meridian, but
big
Jackson
town.
is
Huh?
my bad. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was waiting on you. I thought you was done. What you gonna say about Jackson?
Oh no, I was just saying he from my neck of the woods. I'm from Meridian though. He's from Jackson.
Oh, okay. Now I was gonna say Proviso East, a big time basketball school in Chicago. So it's a lot of NBA players that came from Proviso East, or I thought would be like it was the guy Jerry G. I thought he was really gonna be dope, but he didn't make it though. But a lot of players, it's a big time school, man, in Chicago for basketball. Proviso East. Damn, man, this dude, he played and did good in college and barely got a shot in the NBA. He was out the league at 24.
Because his height. That's about it. It wasn't
Yeah.
nothing. It wasn't nothing else but his height.
Yeah, 6 foot 185. I'm surprised Iverson made it at that, but Iverson had a motor on him, boy.
But Allen Iverson was athletic. The dude was a number
He
one recruit
was.
in basketball and football, so he
Yeah,
was athletic.
that's true. Plus, Iverson could dunk.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do it much, but he could though. They say, what y'all think about Isaiah Thomas with the Lakers before we get up out of here?
Did he sign with him?
No, but they just worked him out, and they worked out Darren Collison, and one other player. So I'm surprised Darren Collison probably realized, okay, this is chance to get a ring. He didn't BS a couple years ago when they tried to get him on the team.
Yeah,
They trying to pull what the Clippers pulled with Reggie Jackson. Nobody thought Reggie Jackson would perform like he performed.
I still say that was luck. I got to see that again.
Reggie Jackson always was a good scorer, though.
Yeah, but made bad decisions.
He looked like an all-star in that playoff.
Right. When he was in Detroit, his first year in Detroit, he almost averaged like 20 points a game, no? Like 19 points a game.
Yeah.
What happened? That was because Van Gundy messed him up, though.
And they gave him that contract.
Yeah, they gave him like 80 million or something.
Mm-hmm. Which ain't a bad contract now.
No, not now. But at the time, that was a high contract. He worked for it, though. He was the 24th pick and got an $80 million contract. He averaged 18.8 points a game his first year in Detroit in 30 minutes, 43%. He averaged 17 the year he got traded. He was at 12 points a game with OKC coming off the bench. He got to Detroit and as a starter jumped up to 17, then 18. Then he went down to 14 and a half, 14. 15. Then they tried to make him a shooting guard once they traded him to the Clippers. And as a shooting guard off the bench, 9, and then 10. So let's see, playoffs. He averaged 17 points a game in the playoffs with the Clippers. He was starting, though. 17 out of 19 games, 32 minutes, which when he a starter and get those minutes and them attempts, he could score. 17 points when he was with Detroit.
I mean, he was scoring when he was in OKC, when he was with Durant and Westbrook.
Yeah, they just had him off the bench, though.
I think he is more of a bench player, if you ask me.
He should accept the role as a 6-man.
And
then you can score off of on bench players instead of trying to score on starters.
Hey Jay, before you bounce, before you end it, I hate to say this, but it ain't looking good for the Clippers. That might be the bad decision to get Kawhi there, man. Like, you gave all them picks. Clippers, man, if they don't win at least one championship with Kawhi in his prime and Paul George in his prime, that's a failure. And that all them picks went the drain.
Yeah, that was a bad deal for the Clippers, truth be told. Because
I don't think they should have gave
Kawhi knee is out. So he ain't even gonna play this year, probably.
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying? And then Paul George getting a little older. They're gonna have to rebuild in the 2 years anyway.
Pretty much.
Kawhi resigned, didn't he though?
Yeah, he resigned for like 4 years.
That's the problem. So he signed for 4 more years. Paul George is already in his 30s and declining somewhat. He gonna play the whole year next year without Kawhi.
Yeah.
And then when Kawhi come back, he gonna be trying to work his way back. He already ain't the shooter like what you call it, KD was.
Yeah.
So, his defense, is it gonna be the same? He coming off a big time knee injury for an NBA player. That's one of the worst things, knee or Achilles. So
that's a fact.
I don't know. That's the worst injury you can have for an NBA player.
Yeah, Paul George, 31. Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, and Kawhi is what, 30? Yeah, he's 30. So when he come back, he'll be 32.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad though. I mean, they started off a little slow, but like Paul George, just one of the better playoffs I've seen Paul George play. He answered the bell. When everybody was on the playoff Pete, and it kind of wasn't their fault that Kawhi went down though.
No, but it happened is all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. Like Paul George is a 10-year. This year be his 11th. And then when Kawhi come back, it'll be his 12th year in the NBA. And Paul George, had a hell of an injury too once in his career. So how much miles and stuff he gonna keep putting on his body?
Game 6 he disappeared.
Right.
There's nowhere to be found. When games.
Yeah, you see, playing with Kawhi, he went from 28 a game to 21, 23.
Yeah. To me, they seem like they played better as a team without Kawhi. It's a lot of ISO ball, basketball going on, and then I don't know what Paul George scared. I don't know what's going on with them. They just don't fit together.
I disagree, Detroit. I think they play a lot better with Kawhi, but especially defensively.
Nah, that's my team right there, Shaq. And I'm sorry to say it myself, but we do not play the same when Kawhi is on the floor.
They play better though when he off.
We play way better. You see, Reggie Jackson was getting his touches, man.
Yeah, they play a better team ball. I think that's what Detroit's saying. You're saying they play better without Kawhi, right?
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Kawhi is a ball stopper, like how Melo used to be. Once you get the ball, he hold it too much, move around, dribble. Then when he starts moving the ball around,
the difference between Kawhi and Melo is that Kawhi played defense. He played both sides of the ball, though. You don't get too many players. You don't get too many players in the game that can play both sides of the ball.
Right.
So
which made it seem like they might be a good fit with Paul George because he do it as well.
Yep.
So they could have been a good defensive team, but they need a good big man.
But they not really a good defensive team though.
Exactly, because they lose guards.
No.
That's why they need a rim protector. Like DeMarcus Cousins is a good big man, but really he ain't a rim protector, never was. And now after his injury,
Yeah, he's injury bound.
Yeah, he can't do what he do.
How about Zubac?
Oh hell no! Nah. Get it, man. If
but
you don't go with that,
they don't know how to use him though. They don't know how to use him right.
Yeah,
I mean, but what does he have for us to use, man? Like he don't have a mid-range game.
Stats right here. So in 20 minutes, he started 33 out of 72 games. He put up 9.7 boards and almost 1 block. If they gave him more tick, he could put up a double-double at least.
This the thing though.
They need a DeAndre Jordan type big man though.
This the thing though. He has no type of game. He don't have no mid-range game. He can't shoot the three.
He got a post game.
A little bit. It's not up to par with AD or somebody that we needed to be for us to win like that.
Yeah,
he's only inside.
They have went for Andre Drummond.
You know what though? The way Andre Drummond been playing, I wouldn't even want to pick him up. Look how he played with LA, man, with the Lakers.
Yeah, he the type of player that need to play all consistent game. though. You can't bring him off the bench.
Yeah, Frank Vogel was on some BS. How he was. He didn't even play. He didn't even play Harold like that. Montrez.
Yeah, and look what they doing with Marc Gasol. They just wasting him away.
Right, he just collecting a paycheck. But
yeah.
Hey, that was a big loss to the Clippers when Montrez left.
Yeah, I mean,
that was a big loss. That's who.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean,
because Montrez contributed to Lou Williams. See, now they were like intertwined. They made each other.
But Shaq though, this the difference between you seen the difference between last year or this year that just passed and the year before that. When we got in the playoffs, we couldn't even get past the second round, man. And that was when Lou Williams and Montrez was there. We got rid of both of them, and we just so happened to get to the conference finals. I mean, we didn't, of course, Kawhi went down early and stuff like that, so we couldn't, really get what we wanted. But
I ain't trying to make no excuses, but that was also in the bubble.
I mean, yeah, but everybody gonna be like, oh well, it's still a win, it's still a championship, So I mean, you can't really. I mean, I don't know.
Andre Drummond in 21 games with the Lakers this year, he put up in 25 minutes a game, 11.9 points, 10 boards, and 1 block a game.
See, that's trash. He should be putting up at least 20 and 11.
That's good. He didn't get that much burn though.
Yeah, he only had 25 minutes when he was playing 28.9 minutes with Cleveland. He got 17 points a game and 13 and a half boards. So if he was with the Clippers and got 30 minutes a game like that.
Oh yeah, Who is Andre on right now? Is he still with the Lakers?
Nah, he went to the Sixers.
Yeah. Which I think is a bad fit.
Which is stupid. Yeah,
that's like why? That's just like when they brought in Al Horford. We're just talking about that.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Like that was dumb, man. Because it's like he talking about, I want to get more playing time and I want to do this, I want to do that, and you go to a team that got Joel Embiid on there.
Right.
To be honest with you, the way Embiid get hurt, he might get some games. Like he might at least. I can guarantee Embiid. He gonna.
They shouldn't have signed him anyway, though.
That's
having
true.
Embiid and Ben Simmons, why would you bring in a non-shooting big man? They should have brought in a stretch 4 at least.
True.
Right. Somebody who can play the perimeter, play the pick and pop. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what they should be trying to get.
Right. Man. And Embiid, see, and I agree with you too, Detroit, because Embiid don't play. He only play about what 40, 50 games in the whole year.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Him and Kawhi.
He only played 30 minutes.
Yeah.
31 minutes, 29, 33 is the most he ever played. 30, 25. He didn't even play his first 2 years in the NBA because of his foot.
Yeah, he and honestly, Embiid is lazy too, though.
Yeah, that's
To
why
me,
he
he's
shoots so many threes, man. This was his best year this year at 37%. He had 32% for career though. He's shooting three, and 1 year he shot 4 threes a game and
You talking
only
about his
hitting
entire
one.
career? When you just said that, Key, you talking about his entire career or like this past year? Because
cool. Embiid
yeah,
being what, lazy?
yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about his entire career. That's one of the reasons I'm telling you, man. If Embiid can really grind, like really grind this off season off like he should, like the way he should, man. I'm not saying he gonna be Shaq, but he should be somewhere close to Shaq because there's no big man in the league messing with Embiid like that down low. And if he can shoot that 3 ball on I would say about 35 to 36, 37%, that's good enough to get them past, where they need to get past that. But I mean, of course, you got to find out what's going on with Ben Simmons too, though, man, because that is disgusting.
Ben Simmons about it, there, man. He don't want to be there no more. They just need to trade him.
Yeah, Philly need to get over that Dame Dollar trade, man. I would not give you no
That's not
Damian
happening,
Lillard,
man.
No Ben Simmons though.
That's not happening.
Dame don't even want to go to Philly, to be honest with you. Honestly,
well, it's better than staying in Portland when you know.
Yeah, because they ain't giving them nothing in Portland, man. And
that's true, but
that's
Dame
messed up.
At least you have
don't want to go there.
But also, you got to think about where you live too. Like he got a big ass house in Portland. Portland, a nice place to live too.
Oh yeah,
and, yeah. Philly, not trying to diss Philly because I know they'll come for it, but that's a big city and all that. They might not want to live and all that, and
it's cold too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Philly got
real
its
cold,
ups and downs. Yeah, but yeah.
I would just say, man, for Drummond, like Jigga said right here, he would fit in with us. I agree. It's just with us, we need more scoring too. Like you can't just be an inside big man. Like that's not working.
Y'all got all the scoring y'all get. Y'all got Kawhi, Paul George.
Yeah.
But so
rebounds. Like he a perfect. What is it? DeAndre Jordan upgrade. Like that's what y'all need.
The basement team, man. The basement team just can't get it right, man. That's why they the basement team.
Oh man, see here you go. You must be a Laker. You must be a Laker fan.
Yeah, I'm a Laker fan.
Yeah. See, that's where we get majority of the hate from is the Laker fans, man.
So you picked the Clippers over the Lakers. Why is that?
Oh, that's my team, man. That's been my team since Chris came in. Coutinho Mobley. I don't know if y'all know about him. E. Bledsoe, Chauncey.
Rockets, though, Coutinho Mobley.
Lamar
Odom, Eric Bledsoe, Chauncey Billups.
Played with them. Oh, yes, he did.
He did.
I was thinking
he did.
Aldridge. My bad.
Yep.
I'm mad the Bulls gave y'all Elton Brand, though, man. That was y'all's corner piece for all them good years y'all had. That was our man. We gave up on him after 2 years of him putting up 20 and 10, then they just got rid of him. What? For Tyson Chandler. Like, man, come on. Tyson Chandler, that's because the Bulls was infatuated. That was the year when all the high school players got drafted. Kwame Brown, Tyson Chandler. Eddie
that dude, man.
Hey, off-topic question, but isn't the movie Coach Carter like inspired by Tyson Chandler?
Hell no.
Hell no. You talking about
with
you talking
Samuel
about that dude
Jackson?
Nah, he talking about that player that dude Ty Crane or whatever in the beginning, the dude that was dunking all over people. That's who he talking about. That's Tyson Chandler. Or they made it based off of Tyson Chandler.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you go back and look it up, they said Ty Crane was like Tyson Chandler back in like high school and stuff like that. That's what he's talking about though.
Yeah,
Tyson Chandler did end up having a great, a very good career, but we should have had Elton Brand over Tyson Chandler. I would have rather us kept him, especially since they drafted Elton Brand and then Eddie Curry. Like we had Eddie Curry, so Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler were both 7-foot centers. Why would you draft both of them at the same time? That was stupid.
Right.
That was bad drafting by the Bulls as usual. Like if we would have kept Elton Brand, he already gave you 20 and 10. Then we could have just got Eddie Curry. Now we got a power forward center duo, Eddie Curry was damn near about to be the best big man in the NBA for a second.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, when he got with the Knicks, he really started the ball. We got rid of him too soon. We get rid of everybody too soon. We had Jalen Rose on the Bulls. He was putting up 20 points a game. We had Ron Artest, Elton Brand. We got rid of him. We had Jamal Crawford.
Oh yeah, I remember that Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, like we got
I remember
rid of
that.
Jamal Crawford before he got to be where he was. Man, we got rid of everybody before they could do anything. I'm like, oh my God. Same thing with the Bulls. Gave up LaMarcus Aldridge. Traded him for what's his name? That went to LSU. Thought he was gonna be a star. This dude was out the NBA in 4 years.
Who you talking about?
Tyus something. Ty. What the hell was his name?
Tyus. I'm trying to think about. I know who you talking about though.
I'll pull it up. But I couldn't believe when they did that. Like, I was like, we got LaMarcus Aldridge, okay. And they traded him on draft day, man. LaMarcus Aldridge put up 20 and 10 damn near for like, what? Well, he only did 10 rebounds twice, but he put up 20 points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
You hear he trying to come back to the league too.
Yeah. I think he should stay retired, to be honest.
I would too. It ain't worth dime. You know, plus he made $200 million, I think. 213 million. He still got a $500,000, 16.7 million last year and didn't even play. Got paid 16.7 million last year by the Spurs. Didn't even play.
Yeah, like, it wasn't even working out for him over in San Antonio. He was getting into a pop all the time.
Yeah, he was mad because he wanted him to be the next Tim Duncan.
Yeah, and that was definitely not his game.
Yeah. What was the name of that? Who did they trade him? Tyrus Thomas.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember that dude. He was nothing, man.
He was the 4th pick in the NBA.
Tyrus Thomas was nice though at one point.
He was athletic as hell. He had all the potential at 6'9", 215, but he didn't. Man, if I was 6'9", 215, do you know I would be like in the Hall of Fame, bro?
It's a different ball game, man. Like when you get to the NBA, it's not with like
I would not stop working on my game, though.
Right. But that's what happened when a lot of people, when they get to the NBA, they think, oh, that's it, man. I'm gonna just play off of pure talent. You see what be happening to those dudes, man. They only get about a good 2-3 years, maybe. And they done, man. Nobody's picking that up. You don't work on your game, oh yeah, you out, man. Like we need people that's gonna work on their game. Look at Ben Simmons. He getting paid all that money and can't even shoot a jump shot.
I can't believe that.
Like,
see, what helps him is that he got picked number 1, and then he does have a lot of other stuff, but boy. Yeah,
man, you put Ben Simmons on the Golden State Warriors.
Man,
you got to get rid of Draymond though. If you put him instead of Draymond, you good.
Yeah, because personality is gonna clash on that court, man.
Yeah, personally, I think if you got to get rid of Draymond,
I deal with it. I deal with it. To be honest with you, Draymond might be good for Ben Simmons. To be honest, you need somebody like Draymond to get in your face. Jordan
can Ben Simmons take it though? People soft nowadays. I mean, he might run a league and shit.
That's true, but Jordan did it to Pippen.
That's Michael Jordan though, and then old school was different back then. Jordan did it to everybody, but
man, Jordan,
they were men back then.
I don't think Ben Simmons. I don't think Ben Simmons emotional though. The dude got a nice father. He had a father figure. I'm pretty sure his father got into him, so I know he ain't emotional. It's just the fact that he need to get out of Philly.
He emotional now with Philly and don't want to come back. He emotional now.
Shoot, look how I mean, it's probably his fault.
Right,
but they did throw him under the bus though, like for that loss.
But rightfully so though.
Mechanic though, he deserved to be up.
Rightfully so.
But
look at it like this:
if he could shoot free throws, he could have still attacked the basket and tried to dunk. And if they foul him, shoot the free throws. But he had to pass it and give it away because he can't shoot free throws.
I agree with y'all.
He was listen. What showed me about what showed me.
1 second, I just want to say Tyrus Thomas made $46 million.
Wow.
He was nice though for the when he was with the
$46
Bulls.
million nice.
I
This
mean,
dude put up 10 points one time. No, he did it twice. So he put up 10 points a game twice for $46 million.
Man, we almost talking about Kwame Brown here.
Oh my goodness, man. You
Oh
right.
man, let me stop talking for he come for me.
No, man, Kwame Brown. You know,
the
I
bust,
already said he a bust. Everybody be saying he
the
not.
old
Dude is a
busty,
bust.
the old busty bus.
Yeah, you talk
That
about under
dude.
the bus. He's the bus.
Yeah. Nah,
They
listen,
threw up under the Kwame Brown.
I'll say this though. Detroit. Nobody was gonna say nothing back to Jordan, though, because Jordan was Black Jesus, bro. That was like,
That's
man, nobody was finna say nothing back to Jordan. When he was, y'all, I know y'all saying how he was doing that rookie on what was it, in 97, 98?
Scott Burrell and all
Yeah,
that.
he was calling them all types of bees and garden
Ah,
hoses and all type of stuff.
But Scott Burrell was a bum though.
Nah.
Jordan made him play his best game he ever played, though.
Yep. Yes, he did.
All right, so Sun King said, I'm bugging. Eddie Curry was never that dude. I said he was about to be the best center in the NBA. He was on the verge, but when he was with the Knicks,
he was playing, man. You gotta go look.
Right,
You gotta
he averaged
go
right here 19 and a half points and 7 boards when he was with the Knicks in 81 games at 35 minutes a game. Then he got injured and only played 25. So that's a 10-minute drop off. He was averaging just 12 and a half attempts. He was shooting 57% from the field.
That's nice.
Yeah,
them
he led
injuries,
the NBA in field goal percentage his second year in the NBA.
man.
Them
10 injuries,
points.
bro.
Yeah, so he put up. So Tyrese Thomas put up 10 points twice in his career, and he was the 4th pick in the NBA. This dude was the 4th pick in the draft, and he put up 10 points his second year, 14, 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 years straight of improvement. Then they dropped his minutes from 28 to 25. So he went from 16, 19, 29, basically 29, 28.7. Then they dropped him to 25, and he, wasn't getting as much tick. So he got to 30 then, and that was his first year with the Knicks. The next year with the Knicks, he played 81 games, 35 minutes a game. He was putting up 19 and a half points, 7 boards. He only had a half a block a game. But that's a hell of a job, putting up down there 20.7 boards at 24 years old.
Yeah, Eddie Curry was that dude, man. He was pretty good. A lot of players, man.
He got injured. He played 58 games. Then he played what?
That
20 games the rest of his career.
Man, he had a lot of bums, man. They made a lot of money.
Let's see how much money he made. This shit drive me crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. This dude made $70 million. And I heard he got financial problems, allegedly.
Like Eddie Curry?
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how true it is. I didn't verify it, but this dude made $70 million. The Miami Heat did pick him up in 12 when they was making that championship run. I think he won the championship with them. He probably got a ring for it.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's a lot of good players, man. That would have been great if had no injuries happen. Like I was going to bring this up earlier, Jay. I know y'all remember who Brandon Roy was.
Oh yeah, with Portland.
Yeah,
Brandon. Man, yeah, it take a lot of luck to have a successful career too.
Yeah, Brandon Roy. Michael Redd with the Bucks. Michael Redd was good.
Injuries, though. He played a long career. He just was on bad teams. So.
Yeah,
Michael Redd, unless he was already old.
No, Michael Redd was on that Milwaukee Bucks team that went to the playoff plenty of time.
He took over after Ray Allen left Milwaukee.
Yep.
Yeah, so he got up to 26.7 points a game in Milwaukee. He played 11 years in Milwaukee. He was done then, 32 years old. He was out the league.
Yeah, that dude was nice, man. He
got injured right here in his last 2 years in Milwaukee. Played 3 years rather, 33 games. So yeah, he would have
He
probably
say
played some more after that.
he say stop trashing Ben Simmons. He's still young, can improve his game. Nobody trashing him. All we saying is, man, is that he getting paid all that money. It's no way he shouldn't be in the gym working on a jump shot.
Right. I
Like,
didn't hear nobody trash Ben Simmons. Actually said he could be somebody.
right. He
Michael
could be.
Redd made $101 million.
Damn.
Wow. I wish I could make it to the NBA.
Man, Michael Redd was nice, man. He was like that dude was this man. If he
Hey,
went to
Detroit.
Cleveland with LeBron, dog, he would have won. They would have won a ring in Cleveland with LeBron.
Hey, Detroit. I'm trying to tell him, man.
Embiid work hard. His body just can't hold up.
Embiid don't work hard because if he did, he wouldn't be getting hurt all the time because
he don't take care of his body either, though.
Yeah.
He need to watch his weight a little bit so he can have less weight on his bones and joints too.
Embiid is an all-star. It's not too many people that can stop him though. So
that's true
when he's healthy, but that's rare though, Shaq. Like how many like you know what I'm saying? Like this dude is not healthy all the time.
He never played a full season. He probably never will either.
Oh no.
See,
I got Embiid's rookie card too.
The Sixers.
I just bought that on eBay for like $40.
What's his name? Doc Rivers and all of them trash Ben Simmons, but they not trashed him. They trashed him, but they messed up the trade value of him. Nobody's gonna want. Is gonna give you 3 picks or 2 picks for him. The only thing you gonna get is 1 pick and some 2 players and maybe a second round. You messed up the man. You bashed them so much. Now you got people looking at it a different way. So now people ain't gonna give you no 3 first round draft picks for him. That's what I was trying to say.
That's an excellent point. There ain't nobody gonna do that. I mean, it was already bad enough. So you saying that stuff didn't help at all, especially for what you had.
Because let's be honest, y'all, fellas. If they come on now, who ain't gonna want Ben Simmons? Somebody that's 6'10", 6'11", that can dribble, that can play. Only thing he can't do is make free throws and shoot. He's an all-star. He can play defense. Who ain't gonna want to trade for him?
Yeah, and you can learn to shoot. You can learn to shoot.
It's not that people don't want Ben Simmons. It's what they asking for Ben Simmons.
Right. No, but I'm trying to explain to you though.
That
you can get
too much and messed up his value.
You could have got 2 first round draft picks for him, maybe even a player if you would have never trashed them in the media. But now they trash him. No, ain't nobody about to give you no 2 picks for him.
Well, I think it's bigger than that because I think it's bigger than that. Because
no, it ain't bigger than that, man.
Because other teams,
it ain't. I mean, I feel you.
They asking a lot because I don't think anybody would not want to trade for him.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. I think people can. Other teams can do their own evaluating. See, a team can say all they want, but the proof is in the pudding.
That's not how it works in the league, though, Shaq.
No, it don't.
I mean, other teams will evaluate, but they know that he's a distressed asset. So they're not going to give up much because they know he want to be out and his value is low. So they may say, okay, if we go on like 2K ratings, so maybe everybody is trashing him and they saying he is 75. But they may have him rated as an 85. But you can get less, give up less to get him because his rating out there is so low, nobody's going to give up much.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they may still think he's worth it as far as a good player. They just won't give up a lot because they know they don't have to, and he's going to ask to be traded pretty soon. And once he does, they got to give him up for nothing, whatever they could take.
Exactly. So why would they the caller like if Ben Simmons really that bad? Why would they call Philly and ask him what is they bad? They just trashed him. They just say he's the reason why we didn't go to the Eastern Conference Final. They basically say
even Doc Rivers was they could slice it, cut it however you want to cut it, man. When Doc was asked that question, he did not stand behind his player.
Exactly. He
Ben Simmons
trashed
just
him.
got a hell of a pay raise. He made $8 million in 2020, and then he made $30 million this year. Imagine going from 8 to 30.
That's a whole 22. That's a whole 22
yeah.
plus, man.
You
Like
made
Golden
three
State
times what you made. That
Hey,
there,
kid,
so.
Golden State was about to trade for him. They was about to get him like 3 players in the pick. They said, "Hell, why we go? Don't nobody want him. We can get him. We can wait to training him. We can probably get him from pennies."
Yeah,
right.
But Son King, you right. I wouldn't give up my whole team for no damn Ben Simmons. If I was Golden State, I wouldn't trade for him unless you want Draymond Green and a pick. I will give you Draymond and a pick. And Draymond actually could play good with Embiid.
Yeah.
That would actually work because he could actually, do facilitating and play D and do some other stuff. But I think they wanted James Wiseman,
2 first round
That's
picks.
way too much, man.
Yeah,
you about to
I'm
give
not
up your
giving
second
you
pick
Wiseman and Wiggins and like 2 first round picks, and I think they wanted another young player.
I give you Andrew Wiggins and 2 first round draft picks.
I wouldn't give up Wiggins.
I wouldn't even give up Wiggins, man. I'd probably give you
underrated, man.
Yeah,
I'd probably give him Kelly Oubre if he was still there. But I'm not giving up no Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is like Harrison Barnes for that team. I like Andrew Wiggins, actually. I don't think he's a bad player.
Plus, he's an underrated defender. He actually is a good defender. I'm telling you, if I was them, I will give up. The best I would do is I would give you Draymond and I would give you 2 first round picks.
They ain't gonna take no Draymond though.
They ain't gonna That's all you gonna get from me though, because I wouldn't want Draymond and Ben playing at the same place at the same.
I don't think teams are willing to give up first round picks for Ben Simmons.
Well, if I think I would, because my first round picks ain't gonna be worth shit because we're gonna be playoff contenders, which means your picks is gonna be lower first round.
Right.
25. So like
a player, and I give you.
I'm not giving a lottery pick.
Right. I'm gonna give you one protective first round draft pick, and then I'm gonna give you 3 players. It could either be Wiggins or one of them picks we drafted because they had 2 first round picks they drafted. Which one is going to be?
Wiggins right here though, bro. Wiggins in Golden State averaged 18.7 points the last 2 years in Golden State, 2.5 assists and 5 boards.
That's a perfect role player right there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Man, he a perfect third wing for them.
Third option.
Yeah, I'm not giving up a 20-point per game scorer
for somebody that don't even score the ball.
Yeah, and Wiggins can shoot. He shot 71% free throws.
Oh man, Wiggins probably a below 50% free throw shooter.
You mean Simmons?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Simmons. My bad.
I think Golden State
Wiggins shot 38% from 3.
I think Golden State will give up Wiggins.
I wouldn't do that though, Shaq. Like
I would
because the 76ers they don't want Wiggins, they want Wiseman. And Golden State saying, "No, you can't have Wiseman."
Man, that's not even. Why would you give up Wiseman? And it's that's your second pick. You finna just give up your second. Come on.
And
that's what I'm saying.
You need him as a big man defensive presence for
to be honest.
That's who Philly want though. So they trying to work out
Philly shouldn't want him.
They already got a big man. What they
gonna
do?
And they got Drummond backing them up.
Right.
I think it's a value.
I don't think they want Wiseman. I just think they just were just trying to see who would go to say to give to him. They don't want another big man because they can't use him.
Look, Son King, nobody said Wiggins is better than Ben Simmons, but I wouldn't he's a better fit with that team. I wouldn't give him up for Ben Simmons right now.
Hold on, let me say something to that though.
You think
to be completely honest with you, Son King, Andrew Wiggins scored the ball better than Ben Simmons. He played defense better than Ben Simmons.
I don't know about that.
I know about that. He could guard the best player. Ben Simmons can't guard the best player on the opposite team.
I disagree with
I think
that.
you're giving Andrew Wiggins
That's a
way
good
too much
one right
credit.
there.
No, Shaq, man. I don't think you see Andrew Wiggins play like that, bro.
No.
Andrew
I have
Wiggins
seen
is
him play,
nice.
and it's a reason. It's a reason why Cleveland got. It's a reason why LeBron didn't want him. I'm
What
just
you
gonna say that.
Well,
mean? What you
LeBron
mean? The
like
reason why
veterans,
LeBron
though.
ain't want him? They
LeBron
traded him
just
for
like
Kevin
veterans.
Love. What you mean? They was trying to win.
Hold up.
They
Nah,
both number one picks, Wiggins and Ben Simmons.
Hey, hold up.
Ben Simmons is a better player than Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, I
In
agree.
what way?
I think he's
In
a better
what way?
defender
Slightly
than
give
Wiggins
the
too.
edge to Ben. But
See, I think people it's not because
scoring.
of the scoring. It's just what Ben can just. It's just who Ben Simmons
I've
is.
seen Ben Simmons guard 3 positions: a point guard, a 2 guard, and a small forward, and he can even
Bro,
guard
listen,
a
man.
4.
I think it depends on what you're looking for, though. It depends on
Listen,
what you're looking
man.
for.
Listen to
I'm
this
pretty
stat
sure-
right here, though. Ben Simmons is a career 14% 3-point shooter.
Up. I'm done.
Dang.
That's a big problem, though.
That's horrible, though.
That's huge
very
problem.
horrible.
Especially if you're supposed to be a point guard or whatever they talk about, point forward, whatever, man. I
This
don't
dude
even think
shot
LeBron shot that
0%.
bad in his
He
rookie
shot
in his couple of years.
0% 2 years in a row, 3-point percentage. 0%.
Hold on. He said Ben Simmons was a defensive of the year candidate and Wiggins only made the playoffs once in his career. Okay. What team was Wiggins on and what team was Ben Simmons on?
Right. That's not a good argument.
That's not no argument. Come on, man. Not a defensive player of the year. Okay, you got that. But as far as the playoffs, that's horrible, bro.
Hold on.
And I don't think Ben Simmons could have brought Philly to the playoffs without Embiid on the team.
Right.
Okay, so this is my question, Keith. If you starting a team and you can only choose from Ben Simmons and Andrew Wiggins, you picking Wiggins over Simmons?
The only reason I would pick Simmons over Wiggins is because Simmons can distribute the ball and get other players involved and set them up to score the best way possible. That's the only way I'm picking up Ben Simmons. Other than that,
Ben Simmons can take over a game.
In the playoffs, only averaged 13.9. This year, he averaged 11.9 points in the playoffs, 8 assists and 8 rebounds.
How much did Simmons average this year?
Let's see.
He ain't go to the playoffs. He went to the
like
play-in.
14 points.
No, I'm just saying the averages.
So he dropped off in the playoffs, and then playoffs with Minnesota. Well, he didn't go to state, didn't make it this year. But Wiggins averaged 15 points, 5 boards.
I mean, check it. I'm not even slandering Ben Simmons. All I'm saying is this, man. What I seen this year was piss poor by far. Like that was terrible.
Talking about in the playoffs, right?
The playoffs, or whatever you want to say, especially the playoffs, because that's the big stage.
Season, he took over in the regular season when Embiid was hurt.
But we can all vouch. The regular season is regular season. Look at James Harden.
You got to come on earlier, Son King. We about to wrap this up in 8 minutes. We've been on.
Yeah, look at James Harden and what he do in the regular season, and what happened when he gets to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get you as far as the regular season, but the playoffs, you trying to win everything. It's not you know what I'm saying? And Ben Simmons this year in the playoffs, for you to pass up on a dunk opportunity on Trae Young and pass the ball off. Like that I was like, man, I'm good, man. That's just ridiculous, man.
Hey man,
you 6'11".
Let's not. I don't want to compare him to no Magic Johnson, but let's not act like
That's a comparison, though. He just can't shoot and don't he don't work on his game like Magic.
Let's not act like Magic Johnson then what they didn't call that man Tragic Johnson. Every player make mistakes. He dribbled the ball like
his mistake was not wearing a rubber though.
Right. Because Magic can shoot the ball. Magic can play in the post. Magic can pass the ball.
He can shoot. He never really was shooting. He was doing hook shots. So, I mean,
his last years he started shooting the three more because the game changed. But Magic never gave up a layup or a dunk because he couldn't hit a free throw.
That's a fact.
This Magic stats right here. So you can see 3-point attempts. He was at 3 3 and 2. So his last 3 years in the league, he was shooting it 3 times a game, averaging 38, 32, 31. Before that, the league was all in the paint.
Magic Johnson on jump shot was horrible. It looked bad, dog.
Yeah,
I mean, the look. I mean,
the form was bad.
I mean, the look. Hey, look,
right.
look.
But look at his free throw: 81, 76, 80, 80,
Right.
80, 80 91. He led the league in free throw percentage.
Made a living at the free throw line.
You gotta go and attack that paint, man. Ben Simmons, man, he gotta do it. He gotta attack that paint. He too big for that, man.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like Ben Simmons has all the potential in the world to be a great player, but if he can just add, like, okay, you got the defensive argument. I'm not gonna argue with you on the defense. Y'all got that. I'm not even going. You got it. But as far as you like you mean to tell me that Ben Simmons couldn't have performed better than he did this past year? In the playoffs,
averaged 14 points a game, y'all. Like, come on, man, with the ball in his hand every play at 6'11", he bigger than every point guard he faces.
Right.
And he shot from the free throw line 60%. Like, that's horrible. He only had 5 free throw attempts a game, which he should be at 10. Just for an example, so he had 4.9 free throw attempts a game this year as the point guard. This shows how he ain't aggressive. So Magic Johnson was getting 6. You know what I'm saying? 5.6. He had 4.8, 5, 6, 6, 7.9, 7, 7, 8, 7. He should be getting 7, 8, you know what I'm saying, attempts a game. That's an extra, 2-3 points a game. That would have put him at 15, 16, 17 points a game.
Right. I mean, they didn't even, hold on. I'm looking at it right now. They didn't even have a 3-point line until the 70, 79, 80 season. Wasn't Magic and Bird both drafted?
Year.
Oh, yeah.
That was his rookie year, 79, 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the league was different. They just had this rookie year, 79, 80. They gave rookie of the year to Bird that year. Which Bird was balling. But
Bird was balling.
18 and 7 rebounds and 7 assists, though. So they could have gave it to either. Yeah.
Bird was a baller, man.
Yeah, he was averaging like 24, 22. And but Magic won the finals MVP that year.
Didn't he play? That was the one he played center in, right?
Yeah, for one game because Kareem was injured. Really, Kareem would have probably been finals MVP if not for that.
True.
But Magic balled that series, but that was unheard of. But he was 6'9". Like centers was 6'10" and up. So like he was really supposed to be. That's like Ben Simmons if he played center one game. People would be like, he played center, but dude's 6'11". You know what I'm saying? He's 7 feet. He's supposed to be playing center. It's amazing that he's not. Same with Greek Freak. Like he's 6'11". Like you 1 inch off of being 7 foot tall. It's only a couple thousand people in the world 7 foot tall. I think less than a couple thousand, actually. I looked it up one time. It's like a few hundred people in the world 7 foot tall. But anyway, Ben Simmons is a good player. And I've actually said he's a jump shot or a free throw away from being a top 5 player in the NBA. He could be the best if he really worked hard on his game. If I was him, I wouldn't be smoking. I wouldn't be partying. I wouldn't be hanging out. I would be shooting free throws, 1,000 free throws a day, literally. Like I would have a coach rebounding a rebound machine or working, and I would be shooting 1,000 free throws a day until I got that like it was nothing. I would shoot that many, like an 8-hour shift. Just free throws every day, and I would work on that. Like then I would be working as a corner 3, because the corner 3 is the closest 3 you can work on.
Yep, shortest 3.
Yeah, so I would start working on a corner 3, and Embiid would know that if he get double teamed in the post, kick it to a corner, I'm there. Bang, You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I can get a corner three and I can shoot free throws. That's 20 points a game right there. Easy. Easy. So it's no excuse for him.
Three is the easiest through the head.
Exactly. Exactly my point. So, you know. What you mean I'm not gonna mention his assists? I said he could pass and play D. Why you keep getting on me? I ain't as if I'm the one hating on Simmons. I ain't hating on Simmons. Keep coming at me like I done threw Simmons under the bus.
Hey, Sun King is CJ brother.
I know, right? Putting words in and out of my mouth. What's up, Sheena? How you doing, girl? Would I trade Wiggins for Ben Simmons? No. Do I think Wiggins got the potential to be better than Simmons? No, but I don't think Ben Simmons has the potential to be as good a scorer as Wiggins. He does. Well, I should say he has the potential, but I don't know if he could do it. Let's put it that way. Ben Simmons 24 now. I think Wiggins is what, like 27 or something? So
yeah, man. I like I said, man. Like I said, man, Simmons has all the makings to be a great player, man. If he could fix that jump shot, or even if he just start off small and fix his free throw, man, he gonna, you know what I mean? That's gonna already be something you got to deal with. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I like Ben Simmons. Is just for what he like that playoffs, man. I expected a lot more out of him, man. A lot more.
Yeah, that was just embarrassing, man. I see you a damn Ben Simmons fan, Sun King, and that's fine.
That's cool.
You gotta hold them accountable if you're a real fan.
Right.
You can't just let your people get off on some BS. Like I'm actually harder on people that I am a fan of, because like I want you to succeed. I want you to do good. So like I'm like pissed you not. So like Wiggins improved 3 years in a row, and then you know they brought in Jimmy Butler and different stuff, and you know it didn't work out, and he started going down a little bit. But now back with Golden State, he going back up, man. And Wiggins, you know, he only 26 years old right now, so he got room for improvement too. So, so we'll see what's up, man. We'll see how it go. But man, it was a great conversation tonight. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all want to say anything before we get up out of here? Shaq, you want to say something before we go?
Yeah. To everybody in the chat, we got only 11 people. I had 25, and everybody left for the night. But
attention span, you know, don't last that long, man.
So Sun King, since you are a passionate sports guy, watch college football, man. College football starts this Saturday, week 0. It's not the week 1 with all the big games, with all the non-conference games, but it's week 0 and it's college football nonetheless. You know, it's the first Saturday. Well, the first Saturday with college football for the rest of the year. So I'm excited about it. You know, I get college football for the rest of the year. I'm a big Auburn fan. We kind of in rebuilding mode, but not exactly rebuilding. So I'm excited. I'm just excited for college football. And we're talking a lot about basketball, but football season is upon us. So Hard Knocks was cool. Just to wrap up the night, it was pretty cool. What I called them, and I forgot. Any specials? Any specials is cool.
2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Yeah, it was pretty cool though, man. I'm looking forward to NFL season. Also, my Patriots, Mac Jones, like he's gonna be the starter, so I'm excited about that. And that's really it, man. I'm just sitting back. I'm about to be like a kid in the candy store, man. Like, man, just watch. Football is my favorite sport, so get ready to watch some football for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. All right. Key, you want to say something before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate you for having me on, Jay. It's always cool talking sports with people with with people, man. I like the conversations, I like the debates and all that. It just makes it all the more even fun. Hard Knocks.
Think about this right here. He say if Simmons was on the Clippers, your team, he'd be the third best player. I mean, that's obvious, but
I mean,
you want him on the Clippers.
Hey, I mean, hey, we'll take him. I ain't like. Hey, look, man. I know he think I'm probably hating on Simmons.
Would you trade Paul George for him?
No, I ain't. Hell no. What? Nope. Nah, man. I'll take him though. I'm not even hating on Ben Simmons. I like him. We not giving them no PG or no Kawhi Leonard if that's what you think.
Hey, that would be interesting though. That would be interesting to see Kawhi and Ben Simmons.
Nah, we ain't giving that up, man. But dope episode with Hard Knocks. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in a lot more. JB commenting, man.
Yeah, man.
Fool on the commentary, man. He a fool. But yeah, dope episode.
Talking about, man, when we part of the Discord family, when you join the membership. I do live streams on some shows, and so on Twitch, it's on a different Twitch account. So that way, you know, because my Twitch account that you on right now, Sun King, already got 2 copyright strikes. So I had to make one that's not public so that I can, you know, stream stuff. So if y'all part of the Discord, y'all can get the link, and I was streaming Hard Knocks and just be doing live commentary. So. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, that's how I normally watch movies and shows, and so that's what my son used to tell me I should make a YouTube channel from how I be watching and saying stuff all the time. So that's the origin right there, watching stuff and commenting as I watch stuff.
Hey man, I'm definitely tuned into that Hard Knocks, man. But like I said, yeah, appreciate you for having me on, Jay, for sure.
All right, no problem, man. Anytime. In Detroit, you got the last word.
Appreciate you letting me on, man. And y'all hit that like button, man, please.
Oh yeah, hit that like.
That's the main important thing, man.
Before we go, did you say you trade PG for Ben Simmons?
I mean, I would, because they need a point guard. They don't have no point guard in the Clippers no more. They need a point guard.
Oh, we just got Bledsoe. We'll see how that works,
man.
Bledsoe, they did get Bledsoe.
Bledsoe ain't no true point guard though.
That's cool.
He an undersized too, but we'll see what happens.
He definitely wasn't with Stan Van Gundy.
So he definitely wasn't with Milwaukee neither. That's why they got rid of his butt.
Yeah, true. He wasn't doing nothing in Milwaukee. He was getting cooked by Terry Rozier.
Right,
and rightfully so. Terry Rozier is pretty.
Terry Rozier was tearing his behind up.
A lot of money, man.
They did. I didn't think Charlotte would give him that amount.
Charlotte's stupid though. They was dumb by Charlotte. Why would you give him that money when you got LaMelo Ball? That was dumb.
Hey, y'all need to check out. I'm gonna give y'all one player on that summer league team. Y'all need to check. Like when y'all get off of this or anytime y'all got available, check out that dude named James Bouknight. He played at UConn. That dude is a monster. So if y'all get a chance, go check him out, man. He's dope.
And another guy, Sharif Cooper. And
I know about Sharif. He went to that school. He went to what school did he go to?
What school did he go to?
He went to McEachern and then he went to Auburn. I know. I know that. I'm talking about his high school, Shaq.
He went to
Auburn.
He went to
McEachern, right?
Yeah,
Auburn is where Charles Barkley went. Hey, he went to Auburn. That was school, Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn.
School, Auburn.
Hey,
home of the cheaters.
Hey, Auburn had that dude. That
cheaters.
Dude, yeah, that dude, Jared. What was his name?
Jared Stidham.
Point guard.
Oh, not Jared Stidham. Oh, that's it.
No, his name's like Jared
Harper.
Jared Harper. He was dope. He's nice.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Nice.
He led us to a Final Four, and we got cheated in the Final Four. Man, they should have called a double dribble on Virginia, but they didn't call it.
Oh I had Auburn winning that, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had Auburn winning.
We knew Virginia was gonna win. They was the better team.
No, they weren't. But you know, that's
was.
a conversation for another day. But you know,
Exactly.
I can have a whole 3 hours to myself.
You biased towards your. You biased.
Oh, because you an Auburn fan. That's what
biased. Detroit. Go back. I encourage anybody. You know, I ain't gonna go back and watch them highlights of that game because I was so disappointed in the end. Because like I was sitting in the house, man. And when I saw that, I was screaming. I mean, my brother was in the room. My dad was in the room. And I was just screaming. I was like, man, Auburn finna go to the Final Four. And they,
nope.
Cal God, man. I mean, Auburn finna go to the national championship. That we just wasted it, man. Like, we didn't waste it, but the referees did. And whenever you have a game that just, like, the referees decide the outcome, man, that makes you so mad, man.
Hey, hold on. One more thing, Jay. Hold on. Let me just say something. This dude said y'all ain't doing nothing with Eric Bledsoe. I think that's another Laker fan. So I'm not even gonna address you. You might be a Laker fan.
He is right though. You know, it ain't about
hey, we'll see.
True.
We'll see,
Bledsoe
man.
ain't a scrub. So we'll see.
Bledsoe not a scrub, man. If y'all remember, Bledsoe played with John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins in Kentucky, man. Bledsoe ain't no scrub,
he's not a true point guard, though. That's all I'm saying. But
I mean, that's cool. But how many true point guards in the league now?
I mean, but he looked for a score. He looked for scoring. Y'all don't need that, though. But hey,
well, they gonna need it this year without Kawhi on the court. But
right,
he ain't gonna give you much. He can't shoot. He gonna tear some houses down with them bricks. So
hey, we'll see, man. Hey, we definitely gonna be going through it.
Heck yeah, he is. They need to get the hell out of Staples Center. That's what they need to do.
Hey, man,
well, you know the owner bought the Forum and gonna tear it down.
We not taking no Lakers slander, especially when they got laid out the first round. We ain't taking no Lakers slander. I ain't worried about the Lakers, man.
Hey, I thought the Clippers was building the
zero.
I thought the Clippers.
We're not worried about the Lakers, man.
They are.
Yeah, I got 0 banners.
Oh, yeah,
that's cool. Hey, you know what though?
We're gonna have to continue this backstage.
All right.
Everybody, thanks for watching. Definitely come early so you can jump on and you can chat it up. Don't come in the last, ending or try to jump on ending. I'll definitely put it up early so you all can come. I appreciate everybody for watching. Everybody in the Discord family, everybody in here watching Hard Knocks, all of that. Appreciate it. And hopefully I'm still working on the Aries Spears thing.
Oh my God.
They know a little bit more details than you all do, which is why it pays to be a part of this thing of ours. Discord. So definitely join. The link is in the description box. Join up. Make sure you join the level that has the Discord access available. It's a lot of great conversations and information being shared in that Discord. And I'll see y'all on Friday. All the members, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the members only Wednesday. And I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be easy.
Peace.
Yes, sir.